This is
Mhm.
the Unfiltered Journey podcast. I am glad. I'm very proud. I'm very happy to have the bros on. I'm going to let them introduce themselves and their podcast. I mean, you guys can start.
You already know. Bash AR from one half of Here's the Kicker. You already know.
Uh-huh.
Happy to be here.
Uh-huh. Then you got your boy P Bills here. You already know it only gets dirtier. You know what I'm saying? Everything halal, nothing haram. The other half of
Oh
here's
my
the kicker.
God.
You know what I'm saying? He lucky I ain't got the bucket hat on tonight because it could get dirty in here. But I
Oh,
decided to
yeah.
just wear my Wolverine jacket because I'm gonna cut
You
shit
don't
to
you,
shreds.
nah, you ain't wearing the bucket because freaking it matches your steak and that shit got exposed.
Yeah.
Well, I wish you would have wore the bucket to put them Giants in there. So,
Look, the bucket hat is right within reach.
yeah,
Listen,
It's
yeah.
never
listen,
too
listen.
far.
The
Because that's where they at
Giants,
right now.
the Giants, we was on a rebuild from day one. We wasn't, and on top of that, Will, come on, you know this. We had literally the hardest schedule of the season.
You
Like,
did. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna
like,
lie. You
you know what I'm
did.
saying? It's not like we had like a weak schedule. Like, come on, the Chiefs are supposed to be like the best team in the league, and how easy of a schedule did they have? So it's all good. I really wasn't mad about the schedule because I wanted a high draft pick.
Man,
So
here he
it's
go with
all
the
good.
I gotta it's here he
But
go with
I'm
the here he
happy.
go with
I'm
the
very
bullshit.
happy. Not, well, how is it the bullshit? It's the truth.
No,
I never came out and said the Giants were a
no.
contender.
So
But
here's the funny thing, right? And you're gonna
go
probably
ahead.
think I'm crazy, right? I
Go
actually
ahead.
thought right after your first game against the Cowboys, you guys really had a chance. And I watched you guys all year long. You guys didn't lose that many games that bad. So
Yeah,
you
but the
had
defense gave up so many points. Like our first draft pick, where we had the third overall pick in the draft,
yeah,
we
yeah,
use it
yeah.
on Carter. Carter's coming out talking about I want Lawrence Taylor's number. Thank God Lawrence Taylor dubbed him. Like he's not playing like he's the third overall pick.
See, this is why I call bullshit because I remember when the
Here
Giants
we go.
when they first won, right? This man was hype. Texting
Yeah,
my
it was
phone.
like,
He
yeah,
was hype.
because here,
So all
wait,
that
time
draft
out.
pick stuff he talking
Of
now,
course, but I wasn't
it
talking.
went out the
Wait, time.
window.
No,
He
it
was
wasn't.
talking
No, it
hype.
wasn't. No,
He
I
was
wasn't. No,
talking
I
real
wasn't. No,
spicy.
I wasn't. What did I say? Did I say Super Bowl?
Do you want me to
What
pull
did
up
I
the screenshot?
say?
You was like, yo, Giants, man, we in here
Yeah, I said.
all
But
hype,
what did I say? But didn't
all
I
hype.
always
And then you
say?
know what?
Didn't
Look,
I always say? Time out. Time out. Didn't I always say we're not going to be a contender at least in 2 to 3 seasons?
look,
Didn't I always say that?
you go
Regardless
back
of
to
how
that
many
now.
wins
Look,
we got, I'm
yo,
just saying.
he go,
I'm consistent though. I never said we contenders.
Hey,
no,
I'm about to hit him with the. He's emotional.
no, he's going,
What? I'm just
he's
being
going back.
real.
He's going back because
How? What did I
now he
say?
going back to the draft pick.
Did I say Super Bowl? Did
When
I
they
say
was
Super
winning,
Bowl?
oh,
What
he
did I
was
say?
hype.
What did I say? I'm
He was
hype. Of
hype.
course, I'm happy to see my team win. I
He
mean,
was
what?
hype.
I'm a
And then
fan.
look,
But what did I say? Did I
and
make
then
any
look,
like
and then when they
predictions
lost,
saying that we going to the Super Bowl or something?
you ain't
No.
say that. You ain't say that. But when they lost,
What did
though,
I
right?
say then? What did I say? I'm
All
hype. What did I say?
all of a sudden, you know who he blamed for losing? He said, "I put voodoo on his team. I put
Yeah, you
voodoo."
did. This kid is freaking texting me saying mad bullshit. I gotta be the positive guy within myself because Phil's the negative man on my shoulder talking about, oh, look at this. I'm like, yo, can you stop? Like,
But look, Will, I'm gonna put you the
can
method
my
to the
man's
madness.
touch the field?
Look, we from New
Like,
York, right? So all the bullshit I'm texting him, I'm like, yo, New York respond better to bullshit. They won when
no.
I'm violating them. They was winning. The moment
Listen,
I stopped
his
violating,
voodoo, his
they start
voodoo
losing.
is his voodoo is 3-2. We beat his voodoo 2 times. He got us 3 times. His voodoo so strong he hurt Jackson Dart. He took out Kim.
I mean,
He took
but
out
it kind of sounds
neighbors.
like, but it kind of sounds like you actually need it.
He
No,
actually
Nah,
needed.
it kind of sounds like you do
no.
need it.
I always again. Even though I was hyped we won, I never made no predictions. I'm a fan. I'm happy to see my team win. Who isn't? But I never came out and said Super Bowl, we beating the Eagles, all this other stuff. And on top of that, I made a prediction we were going to beat the Eagles. We beat them. We literally beat them.
Yeah, I was there for that game. I was
Like
there.
we beat them.
That was
But
tough.
at the end of the day, half or more than half of a rebuild is finding a quarterback. And that's why I was so hyped. And you can ask Phil. I kept saying we found our quarterback. I can't believe it. We found our quarterback. So
So
it's
let me ask
just
you a
it goes
question.
up
Let
from
me ask you a
here.
question, and you'll answer this the best way. Why did it take you guys so long to start him?
That's just because you got to learn the system. You can't start him out the gate. You can't do
That's a
that
lie.
to a rookie
No.
quarterback.
That's a lie. That's a lie. If you
Bro,
felt,
not
if you
every
felt, hold on, hold on,
not
hold on,
everybody, not
hold on.
every,
If you felt like
okay,
if you felt like you found your quarterback and you
okay,
knew that you was already in a rebuild year, because
okay,
now I'm gonna agree with Phil on this one. I'm calling bullshit.
okay,
If you
okay.
Uh-huh.
already knew that you was in a rebuild year and you
All right.
found your quarterback, he should have been starting out the gate.
All right.
Russell
Here's okay,
and
time out.
Jameson, Russell and
Okay.
Jameson should have just been there for moral support.
All right. Can I say something?
Yeah.
We all respect history, right? We all the ones that did it before, that's the mantra, that's the journey you follow, correct?
This is the unfiltered journey. Fuck
Yo,
history.
No, time out, time out. I'm
so
just
so
asking
you
a
mean to tell me
question.
so you mean to tell me you going based off of history and not just the fact that
No, I'm
you
just time out. I'm asking a question though. I'm asking a question. Don't everybody try to follow the Tom Brady's, the Michael Jordans, all the greats before. Don't the like now the players today they're trying to follow LeBron. Don't everybody follow the greats and follow that mantra? I'm just asking. Yes or
okay.
no?
You
Not
Yes or
everybody,
no?
but majority.
But isn't that all right? But is and that's the way to go.
Yes,
Okay,
you're
but
right.
let me finish. You asked me a question. I'm trying to answer why Jackson Dart wasn't started. Let me finish.
Yeah.
Okay, if you look back, every great quarterback, Aaron Rodgers, Pat Mahomes, Tom Brady, all of them. Why didn't they start out the gate if they're so great? Drew Brees. Why didn't they start? Eli Manning, Ben Roethlisberger. Why didn't all these guys start out the gate if they're so great? Why can't the same measurement be applied to them? Because football's different. In college, you're going against 17-year-olds. You're going against guys in your early 20s. You come into the NFL, you're going against guys in their late 20s, 30-year-olds, grown ass men. It's not the same thing. Football's the only sport that requires a notebook. You don't need a notebook to play basketball. Like, what notes are you going to take on dribbling? Like, what notes is there? It's different with football because there's X's and O's. It's a complete different thing. There's
There is
400
no
plays.
to
Time out.
basketball though. Don't do that.
But it's not like football. There's 400 plays in one playbook. Is there 400 basketball plays? Come on. Even George Carl said, yo, when it comes to coaching, sometimes it's just about managing minutes. Players just got to go out there and just execute the flow of the game. George Carl snitched on himself and says sometimes he just got to sit there and let players play. And
Man, we
isn't
not
George
worried about
Carl
no George
when
Carl, man. Fuck
I'm
George
just
Carl.
saying, at the end of the day, football's different. Football, there's a much more learning curve. That's why there's a lot more busts in football compared to
So
basketball. If somebody's hitting threes in college, they're gonna hit threes in the NBA. It's
that's a
not that
lie.
much
That's a
different.
lie. Stop. That's a lie. We're
How
not
is
gonna do that.
okay?
We're not gonna
Tell
do
me,
that.
tell me what shooter came into the
You
NBA was a
remember the kid
bum.
that came
Please.
from Gonzaga that was nice? I think his
Ooh.
name was Adam Morrison. Where is he now? Not in
He's
the
not. He
NBA.
wasn't a shooter like that. How many
Okay.
threes he
All
hit
right.
in
So
college?
you
How
can't
many
prove me
threes? I'm
wrong.
asking.
So
I'm asking a question.
Let me ask you a question. If
Go
you're driving a
ahead.
car, right? If
Okay.
you're
Go
driving a
ahead.
car and you realize that your car needs work,
Okay.
are you gonna put old like materials in it, or are you gonna get some new stuff to help run your car better?
It all depends on the year and model of the car.
If you driving your car, answer the question. Are you
I'm
gonna put an
answering the
old
question.
starter or a new starter in your car? Yes or no? Old starter or new starter in your car?
I mean, these go to the
Because
junkyard
this
all
is
the
the car
time, though.
you're gonna put a new starter in your car. Stop the cap. So what I'm saying to you is why
Okay.
I'm calling bullshit on that is because the fact that
What?
you already knew that you're still in a rebuilding year, you should have
Okay.
started him right away. The worst
No.
he would
Why
have
start
gotten.
him right away against a
Hold
bad old
on,
line? Look what happened now. He got hurt. He got hurt.
hold your emotions. Put your emotions in the
My,
cup.
what motions? I don't even
Put your
understand.
emotions in the cup.
He
Put them in the
got
cup.
so he didn't get hurt. I'm lying. It's my
Look,
Yes.
emotions. He didn't get hurt.
So what I'm
He didn't
saying
get
to you
hurt.
is
put it
Okay,
in
it's
the
my
cup.
emotions.
Put it in
what
the
I'm saying.
raisin bran cup,
Yeah.
I don't
please.
even get it. I don't even get it. My
Put it in the
What I'm
raisin
emotions.
saying
He
bran
didn't
cup,
get
please.
hurt.
why
The
do
man
people
didn't get
always
hurt
say?
though. I don't understand.
But why do people always say, "Oh, we're gonna go with what's always been the way"? Sometimes that's not the way, right?
Oh,
Okay,
You
until
guys
somebody
did
proves otherwise, then you
okay.
have
In
to
this
go with the
case,
old way. You
why
can't.
didn't you
You
just? But why couldn't you
Go
do
ahead.
anything to prove otherwise? Why couldn't you
Because
just say
it
we already in the
because it hasn't worked. We tried it with Daniel Jones. What happened with Daniel Jones? Daniel Jones started out the gate. What happened? That shit was a fucking uber failure.
First of all,
The
you know
man
how
tackled
Daniel Jones
himself.
you gave him no line. He might as
Bro,
well just been
the
out here
Giants,
minding his
time
business.
out.
He might as
The
well just
Giants haven't had an O line since the fucking 90s. Eli Manning won with a 30th ranked O line. Like, we've never had an O line. Tiki Barber didn't have an O line.
so
Saquon didn't have an O line. Jacobs didn't have it. We've never had an O line. We're going to magically now have an O line all of a sudden after not having it for the last 3 decades. The
I'm gonna say
Giants
your
are the
cap.
Giants.
I'm
We've
gonna say
never
your
had an
cap.
O line.
I'm gonna say your cap because you're wearing one. But here's the funny thing is to that.
That don't make no sense, but okay.
It does. You're wearing a cap, so
I'm wearing a cap. It doesn't mean I'm lying. Go look up the numbers. Eli is the only quarterback to win with a 30th ranked O line. Like, we weren't supposed to win with Eli. The amount of hits Eli took is insane. The man would get hit 15 times in a game by guys like Patrick Willis and then still get up. The Giants has never had an O line. How many teams now even have an O line in the entire NFL? After the Eagles, the Colts, like, how many good O lines is there?
You got
Probably
you got
5
you
or
got you got to
less.
let Will answer the other question first before you get into these other
I didn't
questions.
ask any questions. He's been asking questions.
I didn't ask anything. All I
I
said was
replied. I answered you.
to you. No, all I said was to you. That doesn't necessarily mean that you still have to follow what everybody else used to do. If you've already cemented that you're in a rebuild year, then wouldn't it be best to put out the guy who you say is your quarterback and let him play? He's
It
got
takes a
more
while.
wins for you.
Here's
He's
the
got more
thing.
wins for you than the other ones.
Okay.
You signed
Okay.
Russell Wilson to a 1-year contract, moral support. You signed
Yeah.
Jameson Winston to a 2-year contract, moral support, and
Yeah.
potentially
Okay.
the number 2. So
Okay. Yeah.
it should have been Dart starting from the start. I think he was
No.
your starter all the time, the whole way.
I like the way they eased him into it because A, look what happened. He got hurt at the end of the day for one. And two, at the end of the day, it takes a wise man to learn from another man's mistakes. Why should I start my quarterback right away when I've seen so many rookie quarterbacks start day one and just fumble, just become absolutely atrocious. And then because they're so bad on one team, they end up being great on another. For example, Baker Mayfield. He started out day one with the Browns. How did that work out for him? He was freaking ran out of town. And now he's balling in Tampa. Balling. Look at Drew Brees. Didn't Drew Brees start right away for San Diego? How did that work out for him?
You're talking about some people who are on teams that doesn't have the necessary tools around them. Why you're not talking about Jaden?
But that's all teams. But that's practically every team.
Why you're not talking about Jaden Daniels?
But not everybody's Jaden Daniels. I don't understand. Like Jaden Daniels, but he's a generational talent, though. You can't look at every quarterback coming out of college is not Jaden Daniels, Joe Burrow, Peyton Manning. Like, not everybody is the same. So to say, like, look at Jaden Daniels started year one because he was that good. Joe Burrow started year one. He was that good. Like, it's not the same. You can't compare everybody the same.
You know what it really is, Will. Like, the Giants is trash. His man, Sexy
Yeah,
Dexy.
we rebuilding.
Look, his man, Sexy Dexy. What? Dexter Lawrence, right? His man,
Yeah.
Sexy Dexy boyfriend is locked up. You know who Sexy Dexy boyfriend is?
Here we go.
So that's
Here we
why
go.
there's a lot
Always
of emotions
violating
going on.
my guy.
Sexy
Always
Dexy
violating
boyfriend,
my
P. Diddy's
guy.
locked up. He need to go visit Diddy. You know what I'm saying? So they can dance together and all that. That's what the problem is. Once Diddy come home, then the Giants will be better. Sexy Dexy will be in his right mind to play defense better. You know what I'm saying? That's why the Giants is where they are, and they eliminated. So
look, the Giants right now, what they need to do, we need to get rid of our GM. Our GM is so bad. Like, don't get me wrong. I understand why the coach was fired. I understand. The only reason why I kind of wanted to give the coach one more chance because he's the reason why we got Jackson Dart. The GM didn't want Jackson Dart. The GM was so against Dart that there's so many like videos on social media of him saying, "Hey, if Dart doesn't work out, it's on you," and blah, blah, blah. Dart did work out, yet the coach still got fired. So I just look at it, the GM got to go. A guy who let Saquon go for free. He took Kadarius Toney over Micah Parsons. There's just so many bad picks Shuen has made. Like, Shuen got to go. So
I mean,
And on top of that, now we're an attractive spot for head
but
coaches
then you're
too.
gonna say the same for the GM of Cleveland,
What about the GM of Cleveland?
passing over Shador.
What do you mean? He got Shador in the 5th round. So how did they pass
Come
on
on,
him?
come on, cut the crap. We
They
all know
got
he
him.
should have been first round.
You can't say somebody passed on somebody if they got him. They
He
got
should
him.
have been first round.
Why should he have been first round if I can get him for a 5th round pick and pay him
That was
less money and
bullcrap.
save
You know
money?
the whole league sat there and did that whole entire thing to him. Stop it.
Bro, right now, time will tell. Is he a first round talent? We'll see. Right now, he only played
Is
one
he
good
a
game.
first round talent? Do you hear
We'll
yourself right
see.
now?
Yeah, do I
As
hear
far,
Ball
as
myself?
down
far
in
as I'm
college.
concerned,
Did
Shador
he
already
Did I
proved.
say he's
talent for a
not?
first
Did I
rounder?
say he's not? Did I say he's not? I didn't say he's not. I
So
said we will see.
you're telling me that Dart deserved to go before him.
100%. 150%. 100. It's not
Yo,
even a question.
are
It's
you
not.
serious?
They already did a mock draft. They did a redraft mock draft. Jackson Dart is supposed to should have won #1 overall. You
Get
can look
out
it
of
up
here.
everywhere. Yeah,
On
go
what
look up
mock
all mock
draft?
drafts. Every mock draft. Just go look it up. Go look it up. New York Times, ESPN. Go look up everywhere.
That Jackson Dart should have went #1
Yeah, they
of
say
all
that
quarterbacks coming out of
that
the
Tennessee
draft.
should have took. They saying that Tennessee should have took Dart. Dart should have went to Tennessee because Tennessee had the #1 pick. They took Cam Ward. So that's what they're saying in mock drafts now. Like
Well,
just like they did,
we ain't
just
worried
like
about
how Pat Mahomes went 9th overall. They did a mock draft.
because
Pat
look,
Mahomes should have went
who's
#1.
who's
I'm
hurt
just
and who's
saying.
not. Dart is hurt. Shador still standing, and Shador won his first
But
NFL
Dart
start. That's
played
black.
more
That's
games.
black. That's
Dart
black
played more
history.
games.
That's black
Dart
history
played
right
more
here.
games. Dart
It's
played more
black.
games. That doesn't
So
even make any
black. It's
sense.
black history over here.
Yo,
That
Shador
don't even
saved
make
us
any
up.
sense. That don't even
Mills,
make any sense.
what sounds better to you? But let me tell me if this is right. 14,327 passing yards, 134 touchdowns, 27 interceptions, versus 11,970 passing yards with 81 touchdowns and 27 interceptions.
Touchdowns wins games.
What are you talking about?
Touchdowns don't win
Sanders had
games.
way more 50 more touchdowns than him.
I'm just saying touchdowns win games, right?
Sanders had 50 more thrown touchdowns than him. And he
Okay.
deserved to go before Sanders with the same amount of interceptions.
I don't watch college. I couldn't tell you, but that's what the mock draft said. They said that he should have went #1. In my opinion, watching Dart, bro, I'm watching Dart. I love what I see. I believe it. Everything reports say, I believe it. I love what I see. What you want me to say? I'm enjoying it. Time will tell. Time will tell if it's true or not. Time will tell. The season has just started. Sanders only got one game. That's it. One
Some of these
game.
sports analysts don't know what they're talking about.
That's
We've
true.
obviously learned that, right? So the mock
Yeah,
draft I can care less about, right?
that's fine.
And again, I have a lot of respect for Jackson Dart. I'm not going to take that away.
Okay.
I love what he's doing so far with the Giants, and we will get back to him. We're gonna talk about Sanders too because we do definitely need to talk about his first win. But since we're talking about football, almost half the year is gone. MVP race is starting to be talked about.
The Giants are eliminated.
Yeah, but I don't understand. Did I say we weren't going to get eliminated?
Teams
I don't
are
understand.
solidifying their spots. Who is the surprising team and who is the disappointing team so far this year for each one of you?
Disappointing team. Most disappointing team in the NFL is the Ravens, hands down. Hands down. Because the Ravens were supposed to be. Some people even saw the Ravens only losing one game in the whole season. Like, for the Ravens to start out having less wins than the Giants is crazy. They're supposed to be the Super Bowl team. Like, it's hands down, the Ravens are the most disappointing team. 100%.
I can agree with that with the Ravens
Like,
because I like Lamar Jackson, so I expected more. But another one I look at the Eagles, man. They disappoint me with their horrible ass defense and how they can't
the
throw
defense is young. I expected it. They let go of the.
but
They
still
let go of the vets. What's gonna happen?
they won the Super Bowl. They're supposed to improve, and then
With vets though, they have their vets. Slay is not there no more.
Their run game is trash this season. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, but still, again, they got injuries, and also Kelsey's not there no more. Like, they lost vets. Their team is extremely young. Like, honestly, it's really more so on the coaching staff. Like, because like they need like some sort of like the team lacks leadership. Not much on offense, but really severely on defense. Like both those corners, I think they're under 24 years old. Like the Eagles have like they got a very talented team. You could say for the Lex at least 5 seasons,
But you
depending
know
on
what
how
though?
contracts
I'm
go.
glad the Eagles is not like the Giants. Eagles still alive, Giants eliminated.
I would have to
That's fine.
say honestly, I understand what you guys are saying with the Ravens. I did expect more. You did have Lamar go down for 4 games, so that did hurt them a bit too. But
Yeah.
they did come back and they're making a push to take over their division.
I
But
mean,
I will have to
you can't
say,
even give them credit for that because they're a great team. They shouldn't even be needing to make a comeback. Like,
I
you
mean,
can't even, like, I
you're
don't
talking
know.
about Lamar went out what, the second or third game of the year, right? He went
It's
out the
not even
second or
that. He
third
was
game of the
bad from
year.
the get. Like, that Bills game was so bad, bro. That Bills game was so bad. Oh, we lost you, Will.
When you exited, but Bashar told me by himself. He said he's gonna store me in his phone as
You're a
China,
Giants hater. I'm scoring him as
China
because
executive in the
because
whole
all
land.
of a sudden I gotta get made fun of for saying yay the Giants win. I ain't say we win 10 games. I ain't say we win. I can't be happy for my team winning now.
Well, look,
It's a crime. It's a crime now
you
for
know what
me
I
being
told
a
him?
happy
This is
fan.
the fire he got to deal
Like,
with for trying to
like
flame
it make
to
no
trying to
sense.
he flamed Shador Sanders. Oh, he's trash
Because
talking
Shador
everybody.
goes, yo, after one practice. I didn't come out and say, yo, after one
Yo,
game of dart, watch out. I didn't
watch
say
it.
that. I
Bro,
said,
let
yay,
me.
we win. That's
Bro,
equivalent to saying after one practice. I ain't
did you see
trash
that?
talk.
Watch.
Shador trash talking.
Hold
It
on.
ain't the
I'm
same
gonna ask
thing.
you.
How
How
is
is he
that
trash talking?
equivalent? He's
He's
saying, yo,
literally
after one practice, look what I could do.
No,
Okay, bro. Now you're going
hold
to
on.
have a week of practice. What are you going to do then? If you lose, what is it
That's a
then? You got a week of practice now. What
let the
happened?
but hold on.
I'm
But let
just
the plane
saying, all
land.
we say is, yay, we win. We didn't say, oh, that's just one game. That's
See,
just one practice.
he
We didn't
won't
say
let the
none of
plane
that.
land. Now,
Go
Will,
ahead, hater.
you
Go
seen
ahead,
that video?
hater.
You
What's up,
seen that
hater?
video? You seen that video of Shador talking, right? Now,
Yeah,
doesn't look
talking shit.
doesn't look like he was trash. He cracked a joke, and then right after that, humbly, he said, "Nah, but I
How
know
is
it's
that cracking a
but he
joke?
said, nah, I just know it's one week, but he can't be happy. So you want to flame my man for being
Now it
happy? I'm
can't
gonna
be.
flame you
He's
about the
trash
Giants.
talking. He's trash talking. I'm saying, all right, now you're gonna have more practices. You saying all
Well,
this other stuff. Now you practice as the starting
hold
quarterback for
on.
one week,
Let me
and that's
can
why
I
you
land
got your first win.
can
So
I land
now let's
another
see what
plane?
happens the next week. Now
Hold
you
on.
got to repeat.
Then look, let me land
Like,
another plane, right? When I finally decide it was I think after that game, when I finally decided to go on the internet, check Instagram, it's around like I think maybe 11 in the morning, right? 8 in the morning, he sent me the Shador video, right? Long paragraphs cooking him. Oh, he trash talking. Look at your man's. Now he's sending me this at 8 in the morning. It didn't even make it to 9 yet.
I had to
I
work.
see this. I see this by 11.
Niggas got
He,
up for work.
he already look. He's supposed to be up working. His mind is on Shador. He's flaming Shador in the
It's
morning.
not
Look
my
at this
mind on
bitch.
Shador. I'm checking them freaking highlights. I saw
Nah,
what I didn't watch the
nah.
game.
hold
I
on.
ain't
So
watched the
we're gonna come
game.
back. We're gonna come
So
back
I
to
peeped what
Shador.
happened.
But so the disappointing teams, you guys both chose the Ravens, which I can admit to. I agree.
And I'm looking at the Eagles too. I feel like the
I'm
Eagles could
telling
be better than
you,
what they
for
are.
me, when I look at the league and I'm like, damn, I expected more out of them, and I know they're somewhat of a crappy team, but them Cowboys, man, that
Now
run,
we knew the
that
Cowboys was
run.
gonna be what they were gonna be. The only thing that was not like foreseen in terms of the Cowboys is their offense. Nobody expected their offense to put up that many points. Like if they knew their offense was that capable, if they knew that, they would have never traded Michael Parsons. Because now look at them, they need a pass rusher. Like they would have paid Parsons, I think.
I don't think it's that
They
because
were ready to get
Michael
rid of
Parsons.
Dak.
No,
They were ready to get rid of
okay.
Dak.
So then here's why I'm gonna say it's not that, and here's why I say for me it's the Cowboys. One, they're 6-5-1. There's games
Hmm.
in there that they should have won, where they should
Of
be at
course.
only have maybe at least 2 or 3 losses themselves.
Yeah,
But
sure.
Michael Parsons did not make that much of a big difference because look at what he's doing in Green Bay.
I mean, you have to
Tell
understand
me what
something.
he's doing in
Somebody,
Green Bay that's significant to say, see,
even if he does nothing, let's say, for the sake of this argument, He goes into a game, he got no stats. At the end of the day, he still demands the attention. They're still all scheming for him. So, okay, the scheme stops him, but that just opens it up for someone else. Like, do you really think what's his name that year? The backup corner Bland. He ended up setting the record, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. For most pick sixes, is he really going to set that record without Micah Parsons on the field? Like, that's the thing. Like, sometimes some players, when they're that great, they have a presence. I'm a Giants fan, so it feels weird defending a former Cowboys player. But at the end of the day, Micah Parsons is still Micah Parsons. Yes, some of his woes is because of him and caring about his podcast and all these other things and outside distractions, sure. But some of the issues he had with the Cowboys was really the coaching staff and the position they were putting him in. Like, so it wasn't really all on him. It was a mixture of both. I really felt like he didn't fit the Cowboys, but at the same time, at this point, he's the best option for the Cowboys. So the Cowboys trading him away was a dumb move. Like, it really was dumb because now they're going to go into the draft looking for a player exactly like Parsons.
I don't think he wanted to pay him, but I think that Dallas for me is the most disappointing team when I look at that.
I think he would have paid him if they knew how good that offense was. He would have paid him. Jerry Jones pays him, pays his players. He paid Irving. He gave Emmitt Smith like problems, but then eventually he paid Emmitt Smith. He paid Ezekiel Elliott. He paid Dak Prescott. He paid CeeDee Lamb. Eventually he will pay. He will pay.
I think what happened is it got into the media, it got too messy. So therefore, I think he chose the other.
Well, yeah, because Parsons, he has his podcast, and he's been accused, just like Debo, been accused of caring about his podcast more than on the field. Because sure, he's not always producing on the field to go off of what you asked me earlier on what he's doing for the Packers. He has moments where he disappears, sure, but the one thing that never disappears is his presence on the field. Like certain guys, like LeBron can go into a game, have the worst game of his career, but at the end of the day, his presence on the court is still viable. Even if he goes into a game 0 for 10, you're not going to sit there and be like, "Oh, he's 0 for 10. I'm not going to guard him."
Look at this.
You're never doing that. You're never going to do that.
He always got to
I'm
be
just
the
making an
first one to
example.
bring
I'm
up
just making it.
LeBron.
I'm not trying. No, but I'm saying something positive. I'm not saying something negative. All players, Kobe, you name it. Shaq could have a bad game. At the end of the day, you're never going to look at it like, oh, we're going to ignore Shaq and leave him alone. Greatness players on the field still matters. So the fact that Micah Parsons is not producing as he was in the beginning with Green Bay is irrelevant. He's still going to demand that attention. If the Packers go out there and get another pass rusher, what's going to happen then? Like, that's either going to open it up for Parsons or open it up for whoever new comes in. Like, it really, like, the Cowboys definitely should have kept Parsons 100%.
Who's
Yeah, we
your
ain't worried because Jerry Jones about to die soon anyway. It only gets dirtier.
damn? Who's your
Yo.
surprising team so far this year?
Broncos. They're like maybe the best defense in the league. They got the best corner in Surtain. Freaking, I wish the Giants can get a fucking corner. We haven't had a good corner since Corey Webster, and that's like over a decade ago. So, like, the Broncos, they're a scary team, and honestly, like, their division battle tests them by going against the Chiefs and then the Chargers. Like, yeah, the Broncos definitely, I feel like, is the surprise team.
What about you, Bills?
You want to know my surprise team?
Yeah, bro.
You're going to say the Browns. You're going to say the Browns. He's going to say the Browns.
Giants.
He's going to say the Browns. His surprise team is the Browns.
He's going to say the Giants.
Why? The Giants lost. That wouldn't make no sense. We're eliminated.
No.
He's still trying to mess with you.
It wouldn't make no sense. It wouldn't even make any sense. It wouldn't even make any sense.
Will knows me well. See, cousin shit. He know me well, and that's what I was going to say too. The Giants are my most surprising team because it's surprising how eliminated they got so fast.
Why? Why
I'm
is it
just surprised
surprising?
by
Why
that.
is it
You know what
surprising? We
I'm
won
saying?
3 games. We only won 3 games last year. So why is it surprising?
You know what I'm saying? You know, it's
We
such a
only won
surprise,
three.
man, that they
We
would get
only won
eliminated
three
this
games.
fast.
We only won 3 games last year. So why is it a surprise? That's what I'm
Hey,
saying. You a hater. He's just a hater, bro. He's just a
put
hater.
the
Just
put the
he's
emotions
the,
in the Raisin fan
I've
bucket.
never seen. I don't understand why it is to
Put
hate
it,
a
put
team
it
that
in the
only
cup.
won 3 games last year.
Put it in the cup.
Like
Yeah,
I don't
there
understand
you
it.
go.
Hit him with the loaded looks. Look at him, emotional.
Look at them,
I don't
emotional.
even understand. I don't even know how I'm emotional. I never said anything. I never
Look
said
at
that.
them.
Niggas never made any
And
promises
plus, you know
about
why? You
what the
know why New
Giants was
York
gonna
lose?
do.
You know
You
why
still
New York
running with
lose
the
so
Giants,
much?
Bills?
New York has such ungrateful fans. Love the teams when they're
How?
winning, but when they losing, they don't love them. New York niggas is mad
So
ungrateful.
how? I don't understand. How did I say I didn't love the Giants when we lost? I don't understand. When did I
I
say
didn't say
that?
you didn't love the. I'm just talking about New York fans in general. How y'all ungrateful. Now, if the shoe
Nah.
fits you, wear it. Or better yet, like
No, because
we've
we're
been saying all
talking.
night, put it
You
in the
just been
cup.
making accusations the whole night. Like, oh, I was mad hype when we won. What did I say? Yay, we won. That's like I
Yo, I
don't
can't wait.
understand.
Yo, Will, don't worry.
I don't understand why I
I'm gonna
gotta get
send you
made
some.
fun of for that.
I'm gonna send you some
Send them,
screenshots.
send
I'm,
them. Send
I'm
them
send you.
screenshots. Send them. Post it here, please. Please do. Can we post it here? I don't
Hey,
understand.
Bills, you really running with the Giants? It's just a surprise team.
Asshole.
All right. To be honest, I'll be all the way honest. To be an asshole, I really don't have a surprise team. I'm just now like really getting back into watching football more.
Okay, okay.
But I don't have a surprise team. But as long as Bashar is my brother, the Giants is always going to be the surprise. Surprisingly eliminated so fast.
Oh boy,
Listen, I always rep my squad.
I hear
And,
you.
Win or lose, I stay with my squad. Win or
I
and
hear you.
don't
lose.
That's
don't
a
worry,
diehard fan.
I got that AI app Sora. I've been having mad fun
Will,
on there.
you
Watch what I
remember?
do.
Time out. This is
This
how much of a
conversation
Giants
gave me
fan
an
I
idea.
am. This is how much of a Giants fan I am. Will, this is how long we know each other. 2007. When the Giants was making their run, didn't you tell me every single playoff game they was gonna lose? You remember
Yeah,
that?
yeah, I did. Yeah, I
And
did.
we won every fucking game. And not one time did I say we gonna win a chip. I stayed humble the entire way.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
hear.
understand why my team gets so much hate. I don't get it. I don't
Because
get it.
you know what it is. I think sometimes some of you Giant fans, when you are winning and you're having a good season, y'all be on some high and mighty stuff. Like
Yeah.
How?
nothing.
How?
But
Tell
you
me.
know what?
If I'm winning playoff games and the year we won the Super Bowl, not one time I said, "Yo, we're gonna win the Super Bowl. We the best
Nah,
team in the league."
so
Like we stay humble the entire way, but then you're saying, "Oh, when we win and we acting like
no,
we
that's
better
not
than
necessarily
others." Like
true.
I don't
So
get it.
as I'm finishing my thought,
Go ahead.
that's with all New York teams. How the Knicks act last year. All the Knicks fans acted like you couldn't tell them nothing.
Listen,
They
Exactly.
were
Knicks
doing
and
under
Yankee fans
17.
are not Giants fans. It's
No,
not the
stop. New
same thing.
York fans are New York fans. Doesn't matter if it's Yankees, Giants, Mets. Doesn't matter.
I wouldn't say
When
that.
they're winning,
Giants
you
fans are
cannot
not the
tell them
same as
nothing.
Jets fans.
Stop.
Giants fans and Jets fans are not the same. I don't
Yeah,
know.
but
If
you know
you know
why?
if you
You
watch
know what? You
football,
want to know
you
why?
hear
Jets
how
fans
Jets
actually
fans like
love
Jets fans are
when
like
the
Knicks
Knicks
fans.
lose.
Like
Even
look,
though it's a bad team, they still show up.
Jets fans and Knicks fans and Yankee fans, you could say act the same. You could say they act the same.
That's wild.
Giants fans don't act
That
like
is
Knicks and
wild
Yankee
behavior.
fans.
That is
I'm
wild
just,
behavior.
it is, they do act wild. But think about it. When the Knicks are winning, right? The Knicks are winning. What was going on outside the garden? They were
Too
like
much.
on the pole, riots. It was crazy.
Too much.
It was crazy. It was
Yeah,
crazy.
but the same
I'm
thing is
just
gonna
saying,
happen when the
when the
Giants win.
Giants won the Super Bowl, we won. We actually win. What happened? Nothing. Civilians outside popping bottles. Civilians. No gangsters. Civilians.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. What
Listen.
happened?
So
Ja
so
Rule ain't come
I will tell
out.
you this. I will tell you
50
this.
didn't come out. Ain't nobody come out when the Giants won. Ain't
And look at
nobody
this.
come out. Ain't
No,
no
And
but
then
Fat Joe. Ain't no none of that. Knicks win, you see everybody out the woodwork come. Fab come out of nowhere. Everybody's outside
But
out of
look,
What do
nowhere
Fab look
because
like?
everybody loves the Knicks. I
What do
get
but
it.
look,
I'm
Bashar
just
ain't
being
come out when the
real.
Knicks lost. I had to do an episode by myself because he didn't want to pull
I
up
was
because the
sour.
Knicks
I was
lost.
hurt. I was hurt. I was hurt. I was hurt. I'm not even gonna lie. I was hurt. I said I was hurt.
Oh, shoot.
I said I was hurt. Because I
Uh,
was so mad at the coach. Thibodeau, like he got out coached and it was so crazy. I look at it like I'm a fan. I don't see myself knowing more than NFL officials, NBA officials. I'm a fan watching TV. So I just look at it. If I see something that you doing wrong, it gotta be bad. It gotta be real bad because I don't know more than you. I don't know more than you. So if I'm correcting you, something's wrong. Something's
let,
wrong.
let's reel it back a little bit. So you got the Broncos as your surprise
Mhm.
team. Okay. You're getting back into it. You fucking with Bobby and telling him the Giants.
Yeah, I'm on my haram. I'm on my haram shit right now. Fucking with the
Patriots.
Giants.
I'm gonna say
Fuck with
Surprisingly
Patriots.
Stefano,
eliminated.
man.
I think the Patriots is my surprise team.
Mm-mm. If anything, after the Broncos, I'll probably give it to either.
I think the Patriots is my surprise team. I thought
I
that
would
they
say
were
the
gonna be.
Chargers or the Bucks or
I thought the Bucks
Seahawks.
were
Yo, the
gonna get no,
Seahawks.
not really the Bucks.
Seahawks. What's the name of that wide receiver? Boy, I slept in him on our draft. I passed on him
Joji or
on our
something like
draft.
that
Yo, I
in your
passed on him
building.
on our draft. I
I
wish
did,
I
I
did
did,
it.
I did, I
Yo,
did.
I did not think he was gonna be so. Yo, he's
Him,
beasted.
him, and the kid from in Tampa. But I thought that New England would be good, but not as good as they are. They're really good, and I think that between I can see why you say Denver. I'm a little skeptical on Denver because watching their games, there is some inconsistency on the other side of the
Mhm.
ball.
Sure.
So that's what scares me about them. But New England actually has a complete team. They're playing well on both sides.
Mm,
They're playing well
I
on
don't
both
know.
sides. They're not showboating. They're not out there like greatly on defense. Offensively, they can keep up with most teams. If at that every team. Defensively, they're like right there that keeps them in the game. But as soon as they jump out to a nice 7-10-3 lead or whatever, the game is pretty much over. It doesn't look like they're giving up leads either. I think New England is the surprise team for me. I don't think I know New England's the surprise team for me. I saw Denver coming. I didn't pause. I didn't see New
Now
England.
we talking football. You ain't got to pause. The only thing you got to pause is sexy Dexy gonna go visit P Diddy. But you ain't got to pause that.
But we're halfway
P.
through.
Diddy's not even from Sexy Dexy's era. That don't even make no sense.
So
We're more than
He got
halfway through.
drafted, what, 2018, 2019? He got drafted. He was,
Yeah, yeah.
well, how old was he? 21 years old? He wasn't even alive when All About the Benjamins came out. I'm saying this dude is a hater, bro. Always just coming at my team for no reason. Like, I don't understand. Like, just woke up and just hate New York. I don't get it. Why
Let,
you
let,
why
let,
you here? Like, go
let's
over
say the
there.
NFL season is over today. Who's your MVP?
Oh, Jonathan Taylor.
Mm.
Jonathan Taylor.
MVP. I don't know. I have to look at stats again.
I'm a
But
second that, but I know they're not gonna give it to him. It's
Why
sad.
not?
They're not gonna give.
Why
Yo,
would they
who
not
you,
give it to him?
when's the last time a
Usually,
running back?
listen. I would have to look it up, but the only way I would say, okay, they're not going to give it to him if there was some quarterback out the gate balling out of control. Because I know it's a quarterback award, but if you look at it, all the quarterbacks right now are mediocre. Pat Mahomes, he's not going lights out like he did in the past. Like, is he playing well? Sure, but like to say MVP, I don't know. Like, there's nobody really like that just that's really jumping off the paper like Jonathan Taylor. So I just and then on top of that with social media, like now the league they pay attention more to social media and DraftKings and FanDuel and all these things. So like I think
But
Jonathan Taylor's going to get it.
here's where we're gonna like not even argue, right? May Drake from New England has some really good numbers.
Okay.
His team is doing really good. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like, I feel like they're gonna find a way to not give it to him. I agree with you. I think he should
But
get it.
I don't
I
think
think he
Drake
should.
May is doing good enough to win MVP.
I don't
He's
know.
not. He's not that game changer. Is he playing well? Sure, he's playing well, but
He's on
is he
over
playing?
1,000 yards passing.
No, but is he? But is he? For I mean, like if a quarterback's going to win MVP, he should have at least 5,000 yards. Like at least bare minimum. Like we're talking MVP. We're saying you're the best. We're saying you're above everyone else. So if you have less than 5,000 yards, you better have some like record number rush yards or something else. Got to be like phenomenal. You can't just have mediocre stats and because you're a quarterback and you won games you win MVP. Like you're just on a good team then if that's the
Now,
case.
now, now,
Bobby,
now, this guy talking like he's a team owner. You have to have a minimum of 5,000 yards.
Bobby,
Yeah,
Bobby. What we're not gonna do,
100%, Like
what we not gonna do is minimize somebody's stuff. Number one, I don't think that there's really been any quarterback that has won MVP that has more than 5,000 yards passing. Let's not.
100% there has been
You
150%.
might got
Go
you
look it
might
up.
got three
Almost,
idiots. Lamar
almost
Jackson didn't
every
have
single
5,000
quarterback.
yards
If they
passing.
didn't have 5,000 yards, if they did not have 5,000 yards, they had a record amount of rushing yards. Like you have to have a record amount of something. Like you can't just win MVP just because you're quarterback and
So
you're winning
so
games.
so
Like when
so
Lamar Jackson won, he had a ridiculous amount of rush yards. Ridiculous. He broke like Michael Vick
Josh
numbers and
Allen could
stuff
have won
like
it
that.
last year.
Huh? Who
Josh
won it
Allen could
last
have won
year?
it
I
last year.
forgot who won it last year.
Josh Allen.
All right. So what was it? I
He
mean,
didn't have
I didn't
5,000
look at his
passing
number.
yards.
And but what was it? But he probably had a record amount of something else though.
No.
I would have to look at the numbers. It's hard for I would have to look at the
Lamar beat him
numbers.
out in every statistical point. There's
Oh,
no.
So you're
and,
telling me so Lamar had more
so
passing
let me
yards and more passing touchdowns?
Yes.
that just gave me a
So what did Josh Allen have better than Lamar? Nothing?
No.
I would have to look. You didn't. I asked you what we're going to talk about. If you would have told me this, I would have
You're
did
an
my
intelligent
homework.
guy. We're not gonna do that.
I would have did my homework
no,
though.
no,
We're
I'm
not
not
gonna do
saying
that.
I don't know. I can't
We know
speak
football.
on it. I didn't pay
no,
attention to the actual exact numbers. I'm not
he not,
saying you're wrong or
he
anything.
not,
I'm just saying
he
I
not
would have
ready
did
because
my homework and could have
this
said,
where I can
"Oh,
land another
he
plane.
won because of this." I can't tell you why Josh Allen won because I don't know his numbers and I don't know Lamar's numbers. Like I just know they both played well last year. That's it. Like
See,
I don't
this
like.
this is where I gotta
So
land the dirty plane at because
I can't tell you you're right or wrong. Like if that's like if you're saying Lamar should have won and he got snubbed over Josh Allen, I can't say you're wrong.
bro, you know what it is?
I
Yeah,
didn't look at
now
it.
I gotta land this dirty plane. Remember, Bashar, when you said
Hmm.
racism doesn't exist in the
Oh
NFL?
yeah. No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does because Josh Allen shouldn't have got that MVP over Lamar Jackson. Racism.
No.
Josh Allen had 3,700
In the
passing yards.
NFL, they will hide a serial killer. They will hide a rapist. They will hide a
Now, wait,
pedophile.
pause that right
They
there.
will hide a
Now, wait,
woman
hold on. Let me make
beater.
sure.
They will
Let me make sure
hide
you heard
everything in
that.
the book just to win a ring. In
Now,
the
wait, did you hear that?
NFL, they don't
He said they
care.
will
They knew
hide.
Ray Rice beat up
Listen,
cracked his wife. They knew about
listen.
Aaron Hernandez and all of his stuff. The Patriots, like the Chiefs, knew about Kareem Hunt and that incident with that woman. Like, bro, Greg
And that's
Hardy
what
said on
look,
60
and that's
Minutes,
what
yo,
kills
my
and that's
wife
what kills
made
me.
me hit
If they
her. And Jerry Jones gave
hiding
him a
rapists,
contract. Like, come
so
on.
look, if they're hiding rapists, serial killers, child molesters, and all
Everything.
that, right?
Everything.
Of
They'll
course,
hide
racism
anything.
exists in there. Why wouldn't
How?
racism exist in there?
Because they don't care what color of skin you are if you're going to win a game for them. They do not care. They do not care. And the NFL is the one place they will sign the most shittiest, scummiest, the worst person in the world. But if you can jump high and run fast, like look how many times Antonio Brown and his shenanigans. For God's sakes, the man landed in Oakland on a hot air balloon. He landed the first day of practice in a hot air balloon, causing ruckus.
Bro,
He still got picked up right away. He didn't get blackballed. Nobody said, "Oh my God, Antonio Brown's a head case." Everybody said, "Oh, he's a head case, but he's a generational player. You probably need him." Like everybody said that. Like it didn't matter what Antonio Brown's problems was. He still got picked up
no.
repeatedly. And that
Before
goes for everybody in the NFL. If you
So
what about that guy that ended up on the 49ers? He
so
was
hold
like
on, hold on.
stepping on people's faces and all this other stuff. He
We're
still
going
ended up on the
over
49ers.
We're going off track for a second. Hold
Yeah,
on.
it was wait on. I just wanted to land that one dirty play. He went to all these other
No,
routes
I
real quick.
stay consistent. Nobody
No.
cares about racism
So
as long as you can play.
here's why I'll say that they're gonna somehow find a way to give it to May from New England. When I said to you, Jackson and Allen from last year, right? And they gave it to Allen. You said you gotta have at least 5,000 yards passing.
Yeah, but I don't understand why you're gonna ask me something like this without letting me like look nothing up.
Hold on.
Nah, but no,
Because
but look,
I'm gonna tell you the facts.
I
yeah,
said
break
if
it
you
down
don't
for me.
have 5,000 yards, you gotta have something record breaking.
Okay,
So he
but
must have had something.
you know. I know you know your stuff. So we're not gonna do that. Number one,
I'm looking it up right now in my pad.
passing completion for 2024. 66.7% for Lamar Jackson, 63.6% for Allen. Passing yards, 41.72 for Jackson, 37.31 for Allen. Passing touchdowns, 41 for Jackson, 28 for Allen. Interceptions, 4 for Jackson, 6 for Allen. Rushing yards, 915 for Jackson, 531 for Allen. Rushing TDs, 4 for Jackson, 12 for Allen. Who has the better season?
I'm looking at it right now, the comparison. I'll tell you right now.
He gonna
I
go through
just
all that
told you.
breakdown. I'm gonna get straight
No, I'm
to it.
gonna tell you right now.
Like I
Josh
said,
like they
racism.
probably gave it to Josh Allen because of two record, besides winning record, he got 12 rushing touchdowns.
Racism.
Like how many
I
running
disagree.
backs? What do
I
you mean
disagree.
racism? 12 touchdowns is racism? I don't
So you mean
understand.
to tell me?
How's that racism?
So you mean to tell me that having a better completion rate, more passing yards, more touchdowns, passing touchdowns, which means as a dual threat, who Lamar Jackson is, he stopped, and he didn't even really stop. He almost had 1,000 yards rushing. Come on, bro.
Listen, I agree. Lamar should have won it, but I'm just looking at it. They probably gave it to him because he had 12 rushing touchdowns. That's hard to do.
That's not
That's
hard to
probably
do because I'm
well.
pretty
Why
sure
is it not hard to do?
because
How
I'm
many
pretty sure
running backs
we're
got 12
admitting that
touchdowns?
Lamar Jackson did that too. You
Lamar
tell me
doesn't have
one,
12 rushing touchdowns. Lamar had 4.
okay, and Lamar only had 4 interceptions. Lamar rushed for
Yeah.
915 yards.
Yeah,
915
915
yards
yards.
for a quarterback.
Yeah. Look, I'm looking at it right now. I said he should have won it. I'm not saying that he shouldn't have, but I'm just going off of maybe why they gave it to him. They
But for
maybe
you to
gave it to
say
him because he
they
had
gave it
12
to him
rushing
for rushing
touchdowns.
touchdowns, nah, I don't jack that. But this is why I'm saying where I feel like they're gonna find some way to take it away from Taylor and give it to like Med.
Plus, on top of that, can we both agree? Just comparing the Bills' weapons to the Ravens' weapons, can we say the Ravens have better weapons?
Yeah, I'll give you that.
So we can say Josh Allen won more games with less.
Oh,
In a
here he go
horrible
with it. Man,
division.
I'm
it's
asking a
racism, man.
question.
In a
Well,
horrible
how's it
division.
Racism.
racism? How is it racism? He just agreed with me. The Ravens got better weapons.
I'm
You just
agreeing with
agreed
you,
with me.
but also agree with me where it was a horrible division. Who you have in your division that was actually competition to you? Nobody.
What, the Bills?
Yeah.
Who else they got besides the Jets?
You have the Jets.
Yeah, the Bills. Yeah, the division wasn't as good. Yeah, I
You
could
have
agree
New
with you.
England.
Yeah,
So I can't jack that.
but
Racism.
they probably went over the narrative, like you just agreed with me. The
No, I
Ravens
agree.
got better weapons. Like they got King Henry. Who on the Bills is called King anything? Like
I mean, you
you
can't
got
say
King
somebody
Henry.
else's given
You
name.
got King Henry and Derrick Henry put up
But
numbers. It's not like
that's
Derrick
why
Henry ain't put up numbers.
but that's why I feel like they're gonna try to find a way to take it away from Taylor. I think Taylor is outright the
Nah, it's not
MVP.
the same thing. It's not because
Yes, it
Jonathan
is.
Taylor is playing with Daniel Jones. It's not like Lamar Jackson playing with King Henry. That's not the same. You can't. Lamar Jackson and King Henry is not the same as Daniel Jones and Jonathan Taylor.
I don't
Like
know.
if
I don't know
like
because
Lamar
Daniel
Jackson
Jones.
can still win a game without King Henry, and King Henry can win a game without Lamar Jackson. Daniel
Okay.
Jones and the Colts cannot win a game without Jonathan Taylor.
Wait, you
They
said
can't win without. It's not the
you
same.
said King Henry can win a game without Lamar Jackson.
Oh yeah, bro, he
So
did
what
it in
happened
tennis
this
speed.
year when he was out for 4 games?
No, this year he's having a bad. Yeah, this year he's having a bad year.
No,
I
we
don't.
can't make excuses. No,
No, we're not making
I'm not
excuses.
accepting
We're
that.
not making it.
I'm not
Time
accepting
out.
that.
We're not making
Four
excuses.
games.
Time out. Can we both agree in football? Last year is not the same thing as this year.
I'm giving you something current to go off of. He
Yeah,
was
but
out
I'm
for
not
four
going
games.
off of something
So
current. We're going off of
therefore,
last year. We're
no,
going
we're
off of
not.
last year. No, time out. You just talked.
No,
No, time out. Time out. You're moving the goalposts. Let me explain how you're moving the goalposts. You're
Oh,
talking about
what?
last season. We're talking about last season. You're saying last season Lamar should have won MVP. Are we not talking? You're talking about Josh Allen should have not won last season. The subject matter is last season, not this
Okay.
season. The
So number
MVP
one,
was not decided this season yet. We're
number
talking
one,
last
the
season.
subject matter was not just about last season. We were actually talking about this season and this season's MVP race.
That was
What you
about
tried to
Jonathan
do,
Taylor and Drake May. But we're talking about Lamar Jackson and Josh
hold on,
Allen.
Bobby.
Let him land the plane. Let him
Go
land the
ahead.
plane.
Go ahead.
You tried to take last season's stuff and use it
There's
and
only
apply
last
it to
season to
now.
go off
When
of.
you said to me, King Henry could win without Lamar, I
Yeah.
said, no, he did not, because you have 4 games to prove that this year. It did not
That,
happen.
but time out. No, wait, no, you need to stop. We said
Why
last
I'm
year.
saying
You
that.
talked about no, wait, time out. Lamar Jackson's stats this year is not the same as last year. King Henry this year is not the same thing as last year. We're talking
Well,
about last year. Time out. You said why did Josh Allen win the MVP? Let me land my plane. You said last year talking about Josh Allen versus Lamar Jackson last year. Why did Lamar Jackson not win it last year? Because last year, if Lamar does not play the way King Henry's numbers looked last year, King Henry can win a game without Lamar. That's last year. You said, why did Lamar not win it last year? That's my point. We're not
but
talking
then,
about this year.
but
Lamar
then
this year
it
is
went
not the
into this
same
year
as
because you
last
just.
year. It's
But it
not the
went into
same
this.
thing.
It went into this year because you said Derrick Henry could win
We're not
without
talking about.
Lamar.
I said no. I didn't say that for this year. I said this year, Jonathan Taylor. That's what I said. I never said any. I said the Ravens are a disappointment this year. So how does that mean? That means Derrick Henry can win without. Like if I said they're a disappointment this year,
So
that doesn't make any sense.
here's why I'm applying it to this year, right?
Go
You
ahead.
made this clear statement. You said
Go
they
ahead.
can't win without Taylor in the lineup. Look who they have as their quarterback, Daniel Jones. Daniel
Yeah.
Jones wasn't playing for them last year.
Okay.
Who was their starter last year?
Yeah, but Jonathan Taylor didn't Jonathan Taylor got injured last year?
Daniel Jones. We're saying Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones was not their starting quarterback last year. Richardson was. Right?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Remember that.
So
Yeah.
this is why it makes it current, because you're comparing Daniel Jones, who is now. I am
Yeah.
talking about now. So
Okay.
once you said that, you made it about the now. I'm telling you, there's
How?
4 games this year.
You talked about the MVP of last year. This is what you said.
Stop.
Why did Lamar not win?
So this is how I
I'm
know.
telling you why Lamar not win. I literally
This is
said
how
why
I
Lamar
know.
didn't
This is
win.
how I know the ears go like this.
That doesn't make any
See?
sense. You literally asked me why did Lamar Jackson not win MVP?
This is why I said they're gonna find a reason to take the MVP away from Taylor. They're gonna find a way to take it
I
away
disagree.
from Taylor.
I disagree. We'll see.
You then went on to say, well, you think they're gonna win a game without Taylor, with Daniel Jones as their
They
quarterback?
did.
Hold on, because if it was King Henry, they would win. So
Yeah, because last year was different.
you're confused.
Like, I don't understand. If Derrick Henry, we talked about the MVP race of last year. I don't understand. Like, you're moving the goalposts crazy. Time out. Yes, it is. Because hear me out. This originally started. You can rewind it. You originally said, "Why did Lamar not win it last year and Josh Allen did?" My answer was because if Lamar doesn't play, the Ravens still could have played with Derrick Henry. That's referring to last year. I'm not saying Lamar Jackson can win the MVP this year. I'm not. So why would that apply to this year?
We're gonna go in circles, right?
It's not the same numbers. It's like it's all different.
We're gonna go in circles. Here's how we're gonna go in circles, because you're content with telling me I'm talking about last year, and I know I wasn't. And you can
Yeah, you
and
are.
we're
Because you
telling
said,
you,
why did Lamar win and
and
why did Lamar not
I'm
win when
telling
he
you
deserved it? I
that I'm
Uh-huh.
responded.
not talking about that. I'm giving you comparisons as to why I feel like they're going to take the MVP away from Taylor and give it to somebody else. This
I
is where
disagree.
again,
I agree to disagree.
listen,
Agree to disagree, I guess.
at that point, I'm agreeing with you that Taylor deserves the MVP. This is where I am agreeing with you. What I'm saying as a further point is, when's the last time a running back won an MVP? You have to go back to Adrian Peterson, which was what, 10 years ago, 12 years ago? Adrian Peterson
Yeah.
was the last running
Before
back.
that, I think Sean Alexander won it too with the Seahawks.
How long ago was that?
We were in high school.
Right, but this all right. So again, that you're going further back. What I'm saying is they always give the MVP to a quarterback for whatever bizarre reason. What I said to you was because of that. Like when I go back to last year, I'm like, oh, look, they took the MVP away from him because of what? There was no logical reason for that. When I'm
I
applying
just
this
gave you
to
my. I just gave you a logical reason why
brother,
they
you did
didn't give it to
not. You did
Lamar.
not. You did not. Anybody
You just
knows.
disagree.
Anybody
You just
knows my
disagree with
question.
the reason, but it's
No,
a
that's not what you're
logical
doing.
reason. Last
But
year,
now,
the team was so good they could win without Lamar. That's
so you're
why.
telling me.
Last year was different.
So you're gonna penalize the guy because he had a good team. Okay, cool.
No,
I hear
I'm
you.
not going to penalize a guy. I'm
What I'm
not.
saying to
I'm
you
just
is,
looking at it like I'm just looking at the full picture why they did it.
but then what I'm
Like
saying to you is, then that will be the same argument that you would kind of make for Drake in New England because what is his running back actually doing this year?
Nothing.
yeah, he's not doing much. He's
He
not
has
doing
season,
much.
right? He has
But
season.
Drake
Nothing.
May, yeah, but
Why
Drake
didn't
May
you
is
start him
not.
then?
He's not jumping off the stat sheet the way Jonathan Taylor
Right.
is.
So now when I look at it, I'm gonna say, well, they're gonna try to find a way to say they're gonna take
Like
away from him.
just
What's
like
the
how
reason
you
for
said
that?
the comparison between the other two quarterbacks last year. As soon as I look at it, the 12 touchdowns jumped out of the page. Like you see it, like it comes out. Like I'm not saying Lamar's stuff didn't jump out, but I'm just saying you see it. Like you see stuff jump out of the page. There's nothing about Drake May that jumps out of the stat sheet.
So
That's
you're
why
the
I don't
same
agree with
guy.
you that
So
Drake
you're the
May.
same guy that literally said for a quarterback to win MVP, you have to have at least 5,000 passing yards. The
At
man was throwing
least.
4,000.
Yeah, I get it. I get it.
So what are you talking
Lamar
about?
should have won
You're
it.
moving
He should
around.
have not, bro. I'm not moving around. I'm agreeing
This
with you. I didn't move around. I
this
agree
is
with you.
this
He
is
should
my
have not
closing.
won. I don't
This is my
understand. I agree with you. Where is the pushback? Why? Like I don't understand. This is why.
because
Yo, shut up, hater. I agree
no.
with him. I
This is
fucking
my close.
agree
No,
with him. I don't
this is my
understand
closing
it.
because
I
I'm trying to go
fucking
to the
agree
next
with
sport.
you,
Right.
and I'm still
Look.
getting
This
attacked.
is
I
my
don't
closing. This is
understand.
my closing statement with that. With Lamar not getting it right. It's racism. Whenever y'all ready to
Here
go
we
to the next
go.
sport, let's do
It's
it.
not
So
racism. Yeah, go
so
to the next
so
sport. It's not
so again,
racism.
I think they'll find a way to take it away from him. I would love to
Nah.
see Taylor win it. I think Taylor should win it. I think he's gonna end up with somewhere close to like 1,400 yards, at least more, 1,500 yards rushing to end out the year. Um, Super Bowl. What you guys looking at?
Who's going to the Super Bowl?
Yeah, who's going and who's winning?
Too early.
Too
Too
early.
early.
Ooh,
Too early.
with the season halfway over already, more than halfway over.
You can say who are the top teams, but it's any given Sunday. In the NFL, the best team doesn't win. Like it's all up. Like at the end of the day, they got to execute effort. For me, it's too early. I can't pick a Super Bowl. I could say maybe top four teams or top six teams,
Okay, so give me
maybe.
your top
Sure.
four. Give me your top four.
All right. Top four on the AFC. I already said Broncos.
Okay.
Um, I I like the Chargers. I like this. I mean,
Do you
no,
want me to
can't
tell you
say
the
that.
top 10 right now in the AFC?
No, I know
That's
who the top 10 are. I
who's the
know who the
top 10.
top 10 are.
Now, well, just drop the list. You don't know.
So your
No,
top 10 in the AFC
hater.
in order: Patriots, Broncos, Colts, Ravens, Chargers, Jaguars,
Yeah, a lot of those
Bills,
teams are lies, though. A lot of those teams are
Texans,
lies.
Steelers, and
Lies.
Chiefs.
That's what I'm saying. A lot of those teams are frauds, bro. A lot of those teams are frauds. Like the Steelers are a fraud. It's like Like my hats off to Mike Tomlin. I feel like I don't know. It just feels like the team is like half-assing it. I don't know. I like maybe it is time for Tomlin to go. Maybe,
Nah,
but
you a
I don't
hater.
blame. But I
You
don't
a hater.
blame Tomlin.
You a
I
hater.
don't blame Tomlin. I don't
Nah.
blame Tomlin. I just feel like Tomlin deserves better. Like his play, like he's a great coach. Like I would love Tomlin to come to New York. Like I would love Tomlin to come to the Giants. I just don't. I just feel like the Steelers are not playing hard for him. Like I don't blame Tomlin at all for any of the Steelers' woes. I don't blame him. Like maybe I should. Again, I'm a fan. I only know what I see. So maybe he should get blamed for some stuff. But in my opinion, I think it's the team. I don't think it's Tomlin.
If you're really saying that, the only way I would disagree with that statement is I don't think it's necessarily Tomlin or the team. I think it's your quarterback. They brought the wrong quarterback there.
Nah, I don't
No,
know.
no, you have one
I
of the
mean,
most.
I
You
mean,
have one of the better. You have one
who's
of the
better
better
though?
defenses. You
At the end of the day, who's the best? Who you think they should have got instead of Rodgers?
you had better
That's
options.
the who's the
You had
better
better
option. That's
options.
what I'm asking. Who's the better option?
You could have kept. You could have kept one. You could have kept Fields if you wanted to.
Nah,
Two, you
Fields was
had
not
the
a better
ability.
option.
You had no because even in the draft,
Fields wasn't a better option. Look how Fields is doing on the
even
Jets. He's not the
get
better
out of
option.
here. No,
Fields wasn't a better option.
even in the draft, you still could have picked up other quarterbacks. Even at that, as much as I'm going to run back to
That's the
it
only one.
again,
I'll give you that. I don't watch college, so I can't sit here and say, oh, all the quarterbacks out of college are trash. I can't say that because I don't watch college. So maybe you're right about that. But there's no
I think.
quarterback in the NFL in free agency they could have gotten that was better than Rodgers. Rodgers was the best available.
But Rodgers have shown that he's done already. He's
I'm
done.
not saying that he's not done.
So
I'm just
why?
saying he was the best quarterback available.
No, he
That's all
wasn't.
I'm saying.
No, he
Who
wasn't.
was better?
How do you go from
Besides
having
Fields, we just
if
you
you look
said
at if you
options
look
like
at last year,
plural. So give me another one.
look at Pittsburgh last year, right? And what they did with Fields, and look at what they're doing now. Fields gave me
But
a better
Rodgers,
field.
but Rodgers didn't play every game. Rodgers got didn't he play? Didn't he miss the last game due to injury?
Are we really doing that?
What do you mean? Are we doing that? Fields
Just
played every game.
because of the injury, he sat out because he's scared. I don't want to get
Maybe
hurt.
so. Fine. If he got sat out for his scared, that's
But when
fine.
we're
Whatever
doing
it is.
comparisons again,
At
what
the
he
end, at
was,
the end of the day, he was still the best available,
I
bro.
don't think so.
You're not giving me.
But
You can't give me a better quarterback.
out of
The only
that
one you can
10,
say is maybe someone out of college could have been better. I'll
give me
give you
your
that. I don't
four.
know.
Give me your 4 out of that 10.
In the AFC, I like the Broncos. I like the Chargers. Um, it's hard to like. I don't want to pick the Chiefs, but it's hard to go against the Chiefs. I'll be honest.
I agree.
Like
They're very
it's hard.
they're very
I
young.
don't.
Want to be.
Yeah, like I don't feel like they're a Super Bowl team, but like it's still Andy Reid. It's still Pat Mahomes.
They
Like
turn up in
it's
the playoffs. I
Yeah,
got I
yeah,
got
yeah. They're
I
very
got the
young.
Chiefs. I
you
got the
know.
Chiefs going back to the
And
Super
then
Bowl.
another one,
Really?
honestly, I a dark horse. Here's a dark horse AFC team that I think because every December they get hot, and their quarterback has not been playing all season, and that's the Cincinnati Bengals. I think with Joe Burrow back, him and Jamar Chase, I think are gonna go nuts. I think they're gonna like it's gonna get real quick.
So statistically, you're saying with a 3-8 Bengals team is going to jump from number 12 into the playoff hunt?
It's like they maybe only could lose one game, so
They
it's
can't
very
lose no
hard.
games, bro.
You can't lose any games.
They can't.
What's the record of the worst team right now?
Six and five.
That's the worst, and they're 3-8,
That's the
right?
Chiefs. That's the Chiefs. That's the Steelers. That's the Texans. 6 and 5. And the Ravens, but
It's,
the Ravens got the division.
I'm not 100% confident in the Bengals just because their defense is so suspect, but Joe Burrow's like impact is so crazy, and almost every December, the Bengals get hot. Like they
I
get
hope for
really hot.
I hope for your sake they get sun hot. Bills, who you got?
Well, I did say I could see the Chiefs going back to the Super Bowl because they managed to turn up in the playoffs.
The Chiefs.
Yeah, I could see that, but I could be wrong.
Okay,
Uh,
that's a solid. That's a solid team.
no, I could be wrong. And I don't know. I could see a Philadelphia Eagles versus the Chiefs rematch.
But wait, I only gave my four AFC. I didn't say NFC for the
Well, I
record.
didn't get to NFC yet, but
Yeah,
I,
he's given NFC. That's why. That's why I
I
said that.
know, I know it's y'all's disappointing team. I know it's for y'all. They're your disappointing team, but I feel like they have enough in the tank to take over the rest of the
Who?
season. The Ravens.
Who? I don't think
Everybody's
so.
back healthy. The defense is back on point. Lamar's doing Lamar things, and that's going to really open up the game. Look, the schedule down the run is pretty easy, so they can actually reel off a lot more games than what they're doing right now. Because right now, what's their next game? Their next game is against I think who's their next game?
Uh, But I say this though, I would
Their
love.
next game is against the Bengals.
Well, I would love to see Lamar Jackson come up because I would like to see him win one.
So their next game is against the Bengals. So I see
And
their
that's
schedule.
Joe Burrow's first game back, I believe.
Yeah, but you got to knock off the rust. I don't expect him coming out, burning down the house. I think
I
he's
get,
gonna.
I feel you, but listen, Joey B. I'm a believer of Joey B.
I feel like between the Ravens and honestly the Patriots, I love what Vrabel is doing over there in New England. I believe between those two, I think they have the AFC, NFC top 10.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to you. Well, you picking the Eagles to come out the NFC, right? Bills.
I say I could see an Eagles and Chiefs rematch.
All right. So your top 10 in the NFC, Bobby, is Rams, Eagles, Bears.
I got it. I'm looking at it right now. I'm looking at it.
Okay.
Um, so for me, I feel like top team in the NFC is honestly is between the Eagles and the Rams, in my opinion.
Okay.
Because I like the Rams defense, and of course I trust Matthew Stafford. Like I think come playoff time, Puka and Devontae Adams, they'll be healthy by that time. They'll be good to go, and then the sky's the limit at that point. They got a good running game. They got a so-so offensive line, but Matthew Stafford, he gets the ball out pretty quick. Um, Dark horse NFC team, I feel like is between the Buccaneers and the Seahawks. I
Mm,
feel like those two are because Baker Mayfield, he has weapons and he can still light it up at any given time. You know what I mean?
right.
Like that, like I could see teams looking at his 6-5 record and thinking like, oh, they're weak because they're 6-5, and then all of a sudden they play like an undefeated team. Like it's any given Sunday, you know what I mean?
Right.
So definitely the toughest division is your team's division, Niners. Um, between the Niners, Seahawks, and 49ers. I mean, Niners, I said 49ers twice. I mean, Rams, Seahawks, and 49ers. That's definitely the toughest division in the conference. I mean, the Bears, Packers, and Lions are making noise, but I'm not going to lie, I'm starting to think the Packers are frauds, not because of the defense. Jordan Love, I don't know. Like, it looked like he showed flashes that he could be the answer, but now I don't know. I
I'm gonna tell you
think
like this, bro. I'm
Better,
gonna tell you
better,
like
better
this.
than the Giants though.
I'm, I'm
look,
gonna tell you like this
hater. Hey,
though.
that's all right.
Let me
Keep
tell you,
hating.
I was so mad because I had so much faith in him. I drafted him in our league
Yeah,
on purpose because I said, "Ooh, he's gonna rack up some points for me." And his
yeah,
first 3 games, I was so pissed. I was so pissed. He won against Detroit, and then all of a sudden it was like and there was barely like anything that he really did. They won against Detroit, and then all of a sudden it's just like he couldn't play. So I had to sit him for golf.
like
But I don't know. I feel
imagine
like
if the Packers took a wide receiver instead of Love. Imagine when they had Rodgers.
No, because their receiving core was pretty decent. It was enough. I think they had
Yeah,
a
but
good receiving
Rodgers
core.
never had a first round wide receiver.
But he
Like
didn't
he's
need it because the ones that he had was
bro.
really good.
If look what happened when he couldn't throw it to Devontae Adams on the Packers. He couldn't throw it to nobody. Like if they would have gotten just like one other weapon, man,
The
like
if
it would
game
have
is
been
crazy.
crazy.
I think the Eagles is a great choice to come out of the NFC. I will say, like, if I had to look at some other teams, I love my Niners. I love what we're doing. I'm a little worried
I
because
like the Rams because they're on a 6 game win streak.
I'm a little
They're the
worried with
only
my
ones on a
guys
6 game
because
win streak.
right now we only have one weapon, and it doesn't really take much to shut down that one weapon, especially when we go up against a good team. CMC can't do it. It's almost gonna feel like putting him back into his Carolina days where he has to carry the whole team because Purdy all of a sudden doesn't know what he's doing. We were doing much better with Mac. Um, I love my team. I think I think we win in the first round, but we get bounced out. Um, Eagles, Seahawks. I like the Rams, but I also think that they may
The
fall apart.
Rams look like they're the
So I'm,
team,
I'm gonna
bro.
say I'm gonna say Eagles and Seahawks for the NFC for myself, and I think that it's eventually gonna be Ravens coming out of the AFC going against the Eagles.
Imagine Matthew Stafford gets one more ring.
Hey, he might, and I think he's actually in the running for MVP as well.
Let me look at Stafford's
He's in
stats.
the running for the MVP as well. So that's gonna be a crazy thing to see how everything plays out when it comes down to it.
It's just so
Absolutely.
crazy to see Bashar have so much belief in everybody else except for the Giants. Shit is crazy to me.
What do you mean? When did I not? What, I don't understand. What did I say about the
Shit is crazy to
Giants?
me.
Did I
But
say?
yeah,
Did I say we're gonna win 10 games?
and quick
I don't
intermission.
understand. What prediction did I
And,
have for the
and,
Giants
and
that you're
Will, quick
accusing me of right
and
now? I
Will,
don't
quick
understand.
intermission. Minnesota
Bro,
and
like
OKC
just
is
like
playing
how
right now.
Cam said to Jay Z, "Say my name." Say what that you think I said. Say it, dog. Like I don't understand. Say
I,
it.
I
What
told
did
you
I
already.
say?
I know you didn't
What did
say
I
they was going
say?
to the
I was
Super
hyped.
Bowl.
We won. Like I'm a fan. What am I supposed to do? Be
No,
sad? Like I don't get it.
look, all I know is Minnesota, Wolves, and OKC is on right now. 59-56, OKC up in the third quarter. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Change the subject.
Yeah, we're about to go there. So I'm definitely excited to see how the rest of the season actually ends. Really quick before we go into basketball, I think it was a great feat for the Dodgers to win their second title in a row, and
Yeah, that was definitely fire.
I thought, and that's a very hard thing to do. They played a really good Blue Jays team, um, and they really pulled that one out. I'm actually
Now, I
surprised.
ain't, I ain't gonna lie. I thought the Blue Jays was gonna beat them.
I thought so
Not
too.
gonna not gonna lie, but I will say shout out to both teams because they both helped me win some parlays. So shout out to both of y'all, both the Blue Jays and the Dodgers.
Nah, I respect that. I'm actually grateful for that. But the that we're gonna get into another MVP race call. I definitely agree with Otani winning for his side. I don't agree that Aaron Judge should have won. I think Riley from Seattle should have won that one. He deserved it.
I mean, Riley from Seattle was cooking, but I knew he wasn't gonna get that over Judge though. It's like the season was leaning a lot in Judge favor. It just seemed like I heard Judge's name way more than the Riley name. So it's like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I find it hard because it's like he came on the scene. He made Seattle. They got into the playoffs. They did very well. Everything that happened was pretty much around him. I mean, I get it. Judge is batted like 330 something. He had 50 plus home runs. I understand that, but I don't know. I just didn't agree with giving it to
But
Judge.
I'm not gonna lie though. Riley was cooking in Seattle.
He
I
was.
can't say he wasn't cooking. So,
He
um,
was.
but you know the Yankees had to leave with something. You know that racism or something. It was that New York racism. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
here we
New
go.
York has.
Here we go.
So with football halfway over, baseball is over. Basketball is just getting underway. What are you guys thinking so far?
Well, so far LeBron James, I can't say, that's my man's and all, but he making me eat my words right now. I thought he was gonna come back, mess up the chemistry of the Lakers. So far he's fitting right in with the team, so I can't even complain about that. I like how the Lakers looking. The Pistons, they definitely cooking, but they just lost to the Boston Celtics.
Yeah,
Celtics just snapped their winning streak,
yeah,
but the
it's not
Pistons is looking
13,
crazy.
right?
You know what I'm
They just
saying?
lost that 13-game win streak. Okay, yeah.
I mean, I would love for the Knicks to do something, so but y'all won't cry no more.
I mean, the Knicks is still running hot. So
Honestly, my Knicks, in my opinion, we either go in first round or second round and out.
He only
wow.
saying that because Mike Brown's the coach. He a Mike Brown hater.
I'm not a Mike Brown hater. I just don't trust him. I would love to be wrong.
I need to hear why.
Being a hater is just hating somebody no matter what. If Mike Brown proves me wrong, I'ma love him. Like, how is that being a hater? You're a hater.
But why does it take for him to prove you wrong for you to love him?
Because
Exactly.
I just never seen him do it without somebody like a LeBron, like a generational talent. Like the Knicks don't have like Jalen Brunson is great, but you can't put Jalen Brunson and LeBron in the same sentence. It's not like our team is not like what he's win with in the past. Like it's just different. So
So
I like the fact that he's playing players that Tibbs didn't play. That was one of the reasons why I was happy Tibbs got fired because I knew a lot of players were going to get more minutes that should have got minutes before.
right.
So that's good. Like I do see some good things from Mike Brown. I just feel like when it's all said and done, when it's going against the top teams in the East, when we got to go against the Pistons again and everyone else, I don't know. I just don't see Mike Brown out coaching the opposing teams.
So let me
I
ask you a
see him
question.
getting out
So
coached
would you feel good if you had like a Tyronn Lue on that team coaching them?
No, he wants Sam Cassell.
from the Celtics. Yep, he's on the Celtics coaching staff.
But y'all's racist against Mike Brown, so that's all that is.
Yeah, but
How
what
am I
about
racist against Mike Brown if I
what
wanted a
about
different coach who's also black?
what
Make
if
it
you
make
guys would have
sense.
gotten what if you guys would have gotten Tyronn Lue? How would you feel about that?
Would have been better than Mike Brown.
Why?
Oh, yeah.
Tyronn hasn't proven anything because all he had was generational players.
That's true.
You see how I say you move the goalposts?
No, I'm not
You
moving the
got him.
goalposts. I'm not
You
saying I
got
moved the
him.
Hold
goalposts.
on,
I just
because
said
Tyronn
I
hold
just said I
on.
like him better. That doesn't mean
You got
like I
him.
said, oh, we're winning a
If
chip or
if
something.
it was
I didn't even want Tyronn Lue. So how am I moving the goalposts? I
because I'm
wanted Sam
asking you a
Cassell.
simple question, right? Because this is how I measure people's meters. When they say something, I find
Wait, say,
something,
say that again. This is how I want.
measure people's meters. I
Talk to him.
say
Go ahead.
something.
I don't understand. What did I
No,
say that's
no.
off though?
Let me get to where I'm going. I say something to you, right? You made a statement.
Okay.
Oh, he's this and what generational players like LeBron and
You
this and
asked
that.
me. You
But
asked
when
me
I
if I
ask
would
you,
like. Would it be better with Tyronn Lue? I said I like him better, but that doesn't
hold
mean
their
I'm going to think
emotions.
he's going to win a Super Bowl. I mean, the Super Bowl finals probably would have been the same results, but I
All
would
I'm
have
saying
liked Tyronn
is
Lue
that
better. Sure.
Mike Brown has a proven track record. He is a good coach. He's a great coach who
Okay.
can win games, right? With
Okay.
the Knicks team that
That's
you already have, I feel
Okay.
like you
How many
you should be
championships Mike
playing,
Brown has?
I
huh?
told you as an
How
assistant
many
coach, he has
championships?
4.
Okay, as an assistant coach. Now, as a head coach, how many rings Mike Brown has?
I
He
mean,
don't. I
does
mean,
How
as a
many
he don't.
rings? How many rings Tyronn Lue has as a head coach?
because he had LeBron James.
That's fine. At the end of the day, at least he got a ring with LeBron. Did Mike Brown get a ring with LeBron?
What was the team that he had?
That's not the subject of matter.
You
That's
asking
not
me
what
a
we're talking about.
question. It is the subject that matters. This is why I
No, it's
say
not.
moving the goalposts for
How am I
people
moving the
is
goalposts?
crazy.
I said Mike
I'm
Brown needs
asking
a
you.
LeBron to have some sort of success. You said, "Oh, would you like Tyronn Lue?" Well, Tyronn Lue had a LeBron, but Tyronn Lue got a ring.
But Tyronn
That
Lue didn't win that ring because of Tyronn Lue. He won that ring because LeBron was coaching. So basically, Tyronn Lue
Exactly. He
was the
didn't really
assistant
do
coach in that
anything.
situation.
No, he was not the
Yes, he
assistant
was.
coach.
LeBron was
No, he
the
was.
head coach.
He was
Tyronn Lue was the
Tyronn Lue
assistant
was
coach.
actually drawing up plays. He would call timeouts and being in a huddle with the entire team.
And LeBron scrapped all them shits. They ain't following the
What you
plays.
mean? No, yeah, they did. That's why Tyron. That's why LeBron wanted Tyron Lue. That's why he wanted it. What do you mean? Why would he want Tyron Lue then? He wanted him for the way he drew up plays.
Oh, you know what else would have
Oh,
been better?
so
You
let
should,
me get this
you should.
straight. So Mike Brown took him to the finals in 2007.
Okay.
Who did they play in 2007?
Who's their player? You said
Who did the Cavs play in 2007
the
to make the
Spurs.
finals?
Spurs.
Okay, so you expected him to beat the Spurs
Huh?
with LeBron?
Yeah,
62
No.
yeah.
wins.
Great question.
No.
Yeah,
No. But did anybody expect LeBron to beat the Warriors?
He had
After they
he
won
he
seven.
switched.
Time out.
Stop
Time
moving the
out.
goalposts.
Time out. I'm
Stop
not
moving the
moving the
goalposts.
goalpost. I asked the
Stop
same
moving the
question.
goalposts.
I asked the same question.
You
Wait, no,
just
I'm
said
not moving the goalpost.
he
It's the
had
same
he
exact question.
answered that
You said,
exact question.
time out, time out. You literally asked me, did we expect the Spurs to beat, or did we expect the Cavs to beat the Spurs? So I'm bringing the same question. Did we expect the Cavs to beat the 72-10 Warriors? Did we
all right.
expect that?
I'll answer that first. Being
I'm
that I'm
just
a LeBron,
saying.
I'll answer
Who
that first.
expected who
Hold
expected
on.
the Cavs to beat the Warriors after going
Let
72
me
and 10? Please
I,
tell me who.
hold on. The one
Especially when they
first
were
off.
up 3-1.
Oh wait,
Especially that.
hold on.
I'm just asking a question.
All right, let me
How
answer
is
that.
that moving the
Hold
goalposts?
on.
It's
Let me
literally
answer
the
about the
same
LeBron.
exact question.
Hold on. Let me answer about LeBron beating the Warriors. Of course, I expected LeBron to beat the Warriors. And by the way, the Warriors
Oh
didn't go.
my God,
The Warriors didn't
lies.
go. Hold on, listen. The Warriors didn't go.
Lies.
They didn't go 72-10. They actually broke that Bulls record with 73-9, right? And
9. There
LeBron
we go.
got them out
Thank
of
you for
there.
correcting me. Yeah, thank you for correcting me. Yeah, 73 and 9. Thank you for correcting me. But that's my point. When they broke that record, nobody expected them to lose in the finals. When they set that record, everybody said they were going to win the chip. So when LeBron faced them, especially when LeBron went down 3-1, nobody expected LeBron to win. So how is that moving the goalposts? It's literally the same exact thing. Literally. Nobody expected the Cavs to beat the Warriors. Nobody. Nobody. Come
That's a
on.
lot
Like,
because I was riding with
no,
LeBron through the Warriors.
you
So
wasn't. No, you wasn't.
yes, I
So
No, you
was.
wasn't.
you
No,
you
you
Yes, I
bring
wasn't.
the
Lie to
was.
LeBron.
How you
somebody
gonna
else. You can't
how
lie
you
to
gonna tell
me.
me about my
You
life?
bring
I'm
you bring
telling you because I know you. No, you wasn't. No, you wasn't.
This
You
guy's
can't even say it
crazy.
with a straight face.
This guy's crazy.
I
Keep
think you
laughing. You
had
can't even
I
say it with
think
a
you
straight
had
face.
99% of the people in the world that did not believe that, right? But at the end of the day, the
Okay.
conversation came from your coach, Mike Brown, how you have no faith in him, right? And
Okay.
you made statements about having generational players such as
But I'm not.
Kawhi Leonard.
I don't believe we would win a championship
You
if we
gotta
have
let me finish.
Tyronn Lue
You gotta
instead
let
of
me, you gotta let me
Mike
finish.
Brown.
You gotta let me
Go
finish.
ahead. My bad. My fault. Go ahead.
So you made that statement, right? And this is why I say I use things to measure people's meters. And this is how I know you're moving the goalposts. Is that when you feel like you cannot answer that specific question, you start to look for anything else that
How?
justifies, hold on, that justifies your way of thinking. So what I'm saying to you is, and I'm on your side with the Knicks. You're saying, oh, Mike Brown this, Mike Brown that. With the Knicks team that you have, I feel like for you to tell me, oh, second round we're out, is bullshit. I don't even like to curse. It's bullcrap. I think you guys have a complete team that actually,
Yeah.
one, needs to learn how to take the ball out of Jalen Brunson's hands. Mike Brown can't do that. He's not on the court to take it out of his hands. So let's stop. When we talk about who he coached, how he coached, he's a very successful coach. Did he get a lot of breaks his way?
Did I say he's not
No.
a successful coach
No.
though?
The way you talking makes it sound like he's not
I'm
successful.
talking. I'm talking championships. Going. If
Okay.
you go to the playoffs, it's a winning season. You're a winning coach if you go to the playoffs.
How many
You
coaches
have to
go to
win.
the playoffs?
Only isn't it? How many? There's only what
How many of them win a
the.
championship?
There's only one that wins a championship. That's my
All
point.
right then. So what are we
We're talking
talking about?
championship. We're talking championship. I'm not.
Okay.
But
So
in
again,
football, I believe in basketball. You have to win a certain without even going to the playoffs.
wait. What
Correct
did
me
you
if
just
I'm
say?
wrong.
Wait.
I
Say.
believe in basketball. I believe in
Oh.
basketball without even going to the playoffs. And the same rule applies in football. Without even going to the playoffs, if you win a certain amount of games, it's automatically looked at as a winning season. Correct me if I'm wrong. Like in football, I don't know about what it is in basketball, but in football, if you win 10 games, it's categorized, it's viewed as a winning season. So I don't know. I'm pretty sure there's a number of games that you're supposed to win in basketball for it to be a winning season.
So basically,
So
what you're doing,
I'm
right?
not
And
saying
this
that
is
he's
how.
not going to have a winning season.
No. Let's listen. This is what you're doing that everybody else does, right?
Here we go.
Whenever something good happens, we put it on the star player. Oh my God, LeBron took them to the finals. Whoop-dee-doo. High five it. When they lose, it's that bullshit ass coach. It's the same 5 niggas on the goddamn court.
I didn't say that though.
So
But I didn't say that though.
he
Did I
put that
say
shit on the court.
did I say that that he lost to the Spurs because of him?
Stop. He coached the 2007 Cavs team to the finals. Who's on their team in 2007?
They had Boobie Gibson. They had no, they didn't have a bunch of plumbers. Get out of here.
I will say this.
That Cavs team was a lot better than people give credit. That Cavs team was a lot better than people give credit to. A lot better. They had literally of their starters, besides LeBron, you had 4 or 3 others in double figures. Like that, and they were like, I believe, top 5 or top 10 in defense. Like it takes a whole team to play defense, not one player.
Shannon Brown.
Didn't Shannon Brown win a ring? 2 rings with Kobe? Like Shannon Brown's not a good player now? I don't understand. Shannon Brown's a bad player now?
Bro, this
Shannon Brown's a bad player?
This is the team that we're talking about.
But Shannon Brown is a bad player?
Tomorrow you're gonna say something different.
Wow, when have I ever said Shannon Brown? I've never said the Cavs that 2007. You can ask Phil. I've never said that 2007 Cavs is a bad team. Never. That 2007 Cavs was a decent team.
Why did Shannon Brown get a championship? And with who?
With Kobe.
Okay, we're not going to talk about that. Stop bringing up championships if they wasn't the actual important.
I'm saying Shannon Brown was a good player. Is my point. Shannon Brown was a good player. He's a good player. Good player.
Larry Hughes.
Good player. Wait. Go after Drew Gooden. Who'd you say?
Larry Hughes.
Larry Hughes was a good player.
These guys were past their time. What are you talking about?
Bro, let's bring up the number. Me and Phil, we've talked about this so many times because their numbers that season was good. It matters what you do.
That Cavs team, they had something, but they didn't have enough to beat that. They wasn't beating the Spurs in that NBA.
Yeah, but the West was the best team. Like the West was the best conference. The West was loaded between the Spurs, the Lakers, a bunch of players. But
bro,
so what? So what? Like, and the Celtics were in. They didn't have that super team back then. I'm pretty sure they did it. They still obviously they were. Let me see.
So anyway, let's see. While you look that up,
I already got it right here. The Celtics weren't even a top 5 in wins that year. So, how good were they? The top 5 teams that year were the Pistons, the Cavs, the Raptors, the Heat, and the Bulls. So how good were the Celtics?
What are you talking
and the 5th best, I'm looking at that year, the 2006, the 2007 Cavs. That season when Mike Brown was the coach, you're saying they beat the Celtics as if that was an accomplishment. Yet the 5th best team in the conference were the Bulls with 49 wins. That means the Celtics had less than 49 wins. So how great of a team were they? They weren't. All they had was really Paul Pierce. KG wasn't there.
Okay,
so Ray Allen wasn't there.
Run through the playoffs for them, for the Cavs.
You want the playoff thing? I was going to give you their numbers, but I'll can tell you who they faced.
It's like regardless, LeBron team in 07 was the best in the East, and that's why they went to the finals. Smoked all of them.
Yeah, they were the best in the East. Absolutely.
Don't move
the Cavs weren't a bad team. It's just the West was better, bro. That's it.
Bills, what I'm getting to is he likes to move the goalposts, right? You have a great coach.
Hold on, let him land the plane.
Who I believe is actually going to help them get to where they got to get to. Unfortunately, you have a team person, a player on the team who I feel like needs to, and he's starting to show it, give up the ball.
Yeah.
He has to give up the ball. So when I hear people be like, oh, Mike Brown's only going to take us to the second round, then it's just the team that's only going to take you to the second round.
And then those people
tell you what to do.
And then people forget Mike Brown was the assistant coach on the Warriors. Now we ain't never see Kerr write up no plays like that because you know why? Because you got Mike Brown right there setting the plays, and then Steve Kerr already inherited whose playbook? Mark Jackson. So guess what? It took black coaches for the Warriors to win, not Steve Kerr cracker ass.
But why everything got to be about race? I don't understand, bro.
Even when Mike Brown went to Sacramento, what did he do over there? he made them look good.
Made them relevant again.
So again, you have a great coach. Like, so don't say that. Like, I feel like
Did
he's
I
gonna
don't
be the reason
understand.
why.
If I say a coach of somebody's not a championship coach, that means I'm saying he's garbage.
The way you say things can be perceived in ways.
Yeah,
How
But
you
because you
why it
said
said
what
has
you
to?
said.
But
But you
why?
said what you
Instead of
said.
looking at the way I'm saying it, why can't you just look at the words I'm saying by
no.
definition?
Because
Let
it's
me give
Like
how
you
I don't
let me give you
understand.
an example. You
I
said
just said we're going first or second round. I didn't say we're gonna miss the
after going
playoff. We're gonna
18
be the
conference
worst.
finals.
Yeah, I think we're gonna go first or second round. Yeah,
Okay,
that's exactly
then he's a
and you
bad
also
coach.
said you didn't trust Mike Brown. You also said you don't trust him.
to win a
Right.
championship. I don't trust him to win a championship.
So you don't
Can he
trust
take
Mike
us to the
Brown.
playoffs to
So
win a
again,
championship? I don't
you don't trust
understand. Like
you don't trust Mike Brown, but you trust a Sam Cassell who's not proven yet.
to me, I think he can get Brunson to be what he needs to be because Sam Cassell is a former point guard. He's played. He's already seen a team from the coaching staff like lens win a championship with the Celtics. He's also win a championship as a player himself. He's seen when he needed to sacrifice. He's went to the Western Conference Finals with KG and Latrell Sprewell with the Wolves. Like I just feel like Sam Cassell is what we need because we need Jalen Brunson to change his game. So I just feel like Brunson needs to speak to someone who's extremely offensive minded to learn. Like that's my opinion.
But what is it
Like,
to show that Sam Cassell is offensive minded?
what do you mean? I feel like he's always been like
I don't care
a
about your
great
feelings.
passer in his
Tell me. I
career.
don't care about your
I'm
feelings.
telling
Tell me
I'm
what
telling you,
shows
he's
that
been
he
a great
is.
passer. He's been a great passer in his career.
So you're talking about the player, not the coach.
Player,
I'm not talking
yes.
about the
And
coach.
yeah, well, with the Celtics, he helped them win a championship.
He helped them win a championship, but you don't give credit to Mike Brown for helping the team win a championship.
I didn't say that I didn't give
Exactly.
Mike Brown
He's
credit.
But you
a keep
just
going. He's a
did.
Mike Brown hater.
I didn't say I don't give Mike
He's
Brown
a Mike
credit, though.
Brown hater.
I just don't trust Mike Brown, but I didn't say I don't give him credit.
So
I
Cassell got
credit
one
him for winning
championship,
that
right?
championship. He deserves credit
Cassell
for
helped
his
the
championship. But
but Cassell.
winning in New York is not the same thing as winning elsewhere. It's hard to
But
win in New York.
quick question, because I don't really know that part. Where did Cassell win a championship?
Didn't
Was
he
it in
win? Hold
Milwaukee?
on.
Because I
No,
remember
he
he was
didn't
on the
win in Milwaukee.
Milwaukee staff as
No,
well. When they
no,
said
he didn't win in Milwaukee.
you sure?
Yeah,
Because that was
let
the
let
time that he was there.
let him bring this up since he believe in that alien looking motherfucker so much.
Yeah, I was right. He got a ring with the Rockets
And how
When?
with
long
the
ago was
Dream.
that?
Yeah, with the Rockets,
Oh, as
94,
a player.
95. As a
As a
player.
player.
That's what I said he got a ring as a player though.
In
No. But
'94
I
and
was thinking like
'95,
you were
bro.
saying it.
Yeah, but so what? He was a starting point guard. Like I don't
No, I
understand.
was thinking it as you were saying it as like as a coach. I forgot that he won with.
Assistant coach, he won with the Celtics. As a player, he won with the Rockets.
Yeah,
That
but
So
was
I
a
just
nine.
I'm not gonna carry that.
so it doesn't matter. He was still a point guard. He still had to run the offense. So
No.
I just
But
look at it. He could, from his experience, help teach Brunson. Because, like to go off of what you said, Brunson got to get the ball out of his hands. I agree with you. If Brunson can at least average 8 or 9 assists a game, we maybe could win a championship.
which I think he's
But
starting to do now. I
I
think he's
mean,
starting to
it's
do
too
it.
early. He's trying to do it. I agree with you, but I mean, we'll see. Like, we'll see how long that lasts. Like, it's a long season, so we'll see. I hope it stays, but we'll see.
I don't know. I feel like you guys got something. You gotta have more faith in him. I don't know.
Now, know what it is? Look, this is an example right now. I'm glad this is documented because once Mike Brown and the Knicks start firing on all cylinders, watch him be mad hype about them. That he gonna
I'm
show
not
that
saying we're
ungrateful.
wrong, but
No,
but didn't
he
I
gonna
don't
show
know how
that.
many times. Time out, time out. How many times
He
have I
gonna show
said
that.
I want to be wrong about Mike Brown? I don't understand. Did I sit here and say guaranteed I'm right? Like I said, I would love to be wrong about Mike Brown.
But you a
So
flip
I don't
flopper.
understand.
One
Watch
minute,
this. Like
one
you
minute
just
you want to
love
be
to
wrong.
hate.
The next minute
I
you
would
a flip
love to be
flopper.
wrong. I'm a Knicks fan. Why would I want to
No,
see
man.
the Knicks lose? That makes no
You know what
goddamn
it is?
sense.
Y'all just ungrateful. New
I ain't
York
gonna
City, y'all
lie.
ungrateful.
To Phil, two
Ungrateful.
plus two is 21. I'm convinced. Two plus two gotta
Ungrateful.
be 21. I'm gonna be mad that the Knicks are winning. Like, what sense does that make?
He's a flip flopper.
I'm not a flip flopper. I said I want to be wrong. I gave my opinion. That's it. Like, why would I want to be right?
How do you guys feel about the season thus far? I know it's early. You have Detroit storming out of the gates. OKC being OKC. What are you guys thinking about this season so far?
I'm loving the season so far. I mean, great games going back and forth. OKC is out here still wild. I ain't gonna lie. OKC look like they could repeat as champions.
That's
Not
tough.
gonna lie.
That's tough.
I mean, right now the season just started. It's a long NBA season. I think it's too early to tell for anything. I think by around All-Star break, that's when you really see the identities of teams because injuries happen. Like there's just trades. There's just so many things that can easily shift the talent and the way things are going. So right now, I just feel like the league is just basically just picking up where it left off last year. And
Ungrateful New York nigga
at some point it's gonna mold, and then we'll see where things are, where it is from there.
I don't know. I'm gonna have to disagree with you, Bobby, because I feel like you're being too politically correct. I think.
How?
It's
the same. It's the Thunder are playing the same results. It's the same Thunder as last year.
I think you see the league the way it's supposed to be seen. I think you're trying to play it safe because you don't want You don't want this to come back and bite you. Here's what
I'm always like, I don't understand. Again, I bring it back to 2007 when the Giants won the Super Bowl. Not one time did we win a game and I say, oh, we're going to win the Super Bowl. I don't come out.
Man,
bro, yo, hater. Wait your turn, hater. All right? Wait your turn, hater. Yo, can the hate take a break? So quick to hate. Take a break, bro. Anyway, point that I'm trying to make is I've never come out and talk out my ass and just say shit just to say shit, okay? If I feel like strongly about an opinion, I'll say, hey, X, Y, and Z is happening, and then that's it. That's pretty much it, bro.
Yeah.
So if I'm saying what I'm saying, is that what I truly literally the same way it was last year. I don't think the NBA.
He keep bringing up times when I was able to walk. Oh, back in 07.
No, bro, I'm bringing up that because that's the last time out, bro. I'm bringing up that because that's the last time because I'm bringing up an example between Will and I. I could bring up an example between me and you, but me and you never talk football because you don't know football, bro. You're just getting into it now. It's not the same thing.
I feel like in these conversations, certain places you played very safe, in certain places you moved the goalposts.
I always play safe. But listen, when it comes to my Giants, when it comes to my Knicks, if I say anything negative, every single time I love to be wrong because I want my team to win. I don't want my team to lose.
Put it in the bucket. Put the emotions in the bucket.
I've had OKC and Denver as my leaders in the West. I had the Knicks and Cavs as the leaders in the East. That's who I have. And right now, I think
it's hard to put the Knicks in front of the Pacers, though.
I think Detroit kind of slides a bit because they came out firing from last year. If we're going to talk about last year, they came out firing because they found something from last year. So I do think that's what they're showing right now. They will start to slide. Cunningham, I don't think he's going to be able to sustain what he's doing right now. He's having a remarkable start.
Think so? I'm kind of a believer of Cunningham.
Speaking of Cunningham, he's the burger. He messed up my no sweat token. I got my bread back, but he messed up my ticket mad early.
I'm a believer of Cunningham.
I put him for 6 assists, and he got 5. Cunningham, you a burger with no cheese, no lettuce, no tomatoes, no ketchup, no mustard. Every time I put you on a parlay, you sell me out.
Cade is the truth.
I love my cousin, but those are his thoughts, not mine. So.
I'm saying
Cade Cunningham is nice, bro.
Every time you sell me on a parlay, he's a burger with no cheese, no lettuce, no tomatoes, no ketchup, no mustard, nigga. Straight buns and meat. And I'm not pausing that because I'm talking about food. Just in case Bashar want to pause it, because he's the pause police. Always got rainbow thoughts going on. not
Because you
causing.
always saying some crazy shit.
LeBron is back. He's back in the lineup for the Lakers. They look like they're actually working it out. Do you
I
believe
will say
that LeBron?
the Lakers are my sleeper for the West. They look like they could creep up if they keep doing what they're doing. They could creep up somewhere. I ain't gonna lie.
But do you believe LeBron should be the third option?
Who's the second option then? If LeBron's throw Austin Reeves over LeBron?
Yeah.
Honestly, I can't. I'm not mad at LeBron being the third option because Austin Reeves is cooking.
Austin Reeves is cooking, but I still wouldn't put Austin Reeves over LeBron.
Honestly, how I see it with them, you got Luka, Austin Reeves, and LeBron. Right at any given time, how they playing, you could switch the options. You could make Luka a second option, and Reeves could be first. LeBron be third. LeBron first option. Reeves
Yeah,
third
I mean
option. Luka. You could alternate it. You could
that's
turn it around.
yeah. But I'm just but we're speaking in general, like 7 times out of 10, certain people are always going to be there, whatever that number option. In my opinion, the only thing LeBron should be like giving up the
There you
ball
go.
to is
What
Luca.
bullshit
That's
you about to
it.
say about LeBron? Let me
Besides
hear it.
Luca, like there's nobody else above LeBron. Like
Yeah,
if Luca's not playing, if Luca's not playing, it's LeBron's team. Put it that way. Like,
I don't
look
think
at you,
so.
hater. So quick to wait for a
I
negative
don't think
comment, but I
so.
said
I don't
something
think so.
positive.
I
I
think
said
that
something
Austin.
positive, but you hate it because you a hater.
I think that
Look, you
Austin
don't
has
know what
shown
to
himself.
say. You don't know what to say. Haters is baffled. Baffled.
I,
Look, he baffled. You don't know what to say. I said something
I feel
positive.
like
It
I feel like
threw him
Austin.
off.
I feel like Austin has shown himself to actually be a valuable number one, number two.
That's
Oh
a
yeah,
fact.
yeah,
But
100%, 100%.
because even in the early part of the season, even with LeBron, I think the last game he dropped 30 in the last game. Even with
Now
LeBron,
Austin Reeves has been balling. Nah, Austin Reeves is
yeah. So
balling.
I
Well,
don't think there's I don't
last
think
game
there's any reason he
LeBron had
stopped.
25. LeBron had 25.6 rebounds and 6 assists.
Okay,
Last game.
I think what they scored 100 points in between the three.
Yeah,
It was
basically,
100 points between the three.
because I think Luca had like 40, then Reeves had like 30 himself, something like
Yeah,
that.
I mean you're not gonna
Look,
get that
if
every night.
LeBron becomes a third option, they win in a chip.
I think it's their best. I
That's
think it's
right.
the best thing to do.
That's
If
how I see
LeBron
it
becomes
too.
a third option, they're winning a chip. Like
Because for as long,
If you
for as
make
long,
LeBron, go ahead, bro.
nah, for as long as I can remember, I remember LeBron saying he wanted to ease up on have to carry the load. He want to be able to pass the ball. So yeah, you be the third option. All right, you got Austin Reeves and Luca right there. Like you right in your comfort zone where you want to be at this age.
Here's if I'm the GM or the coach of the Lakers, here's how I'm doing this. LeBron, you're gonna be my third option. I'm watching your minutes, your workload. I might even watch your minutes so good or try to match it so good that I bring you in with the second team so you can actually become first option and keep it rolling. While I'm giving Luca and Austin Reeves a break, like let's say I'm playing him the first 6 minutes of the quarter, he's
Yeah,
sitting the rest, and then I'm bringing him in with the second team. You understand what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna figure out
yeah.
a way to make sure he's running with the second team. So now Austin and Luca's getting their break.
wait, you want LeBron to run with the second team?
Yeah.
It's not a
Yeah.
bad. It's not a bad idea because
Here's what happens. You don't lose any steam, and you still have a legit scorer on the floor, a legit
That
facilitator on
LeBron
the
will never
floor.
do that. I don't see LeBron running with the
No, I
second
know you
team.
don't ever see it. This is me saying what
Okay,
I would do. I know people are
okay,
probably like, yo, that's crazy. But to me, it
yeah, it
makes
is
the most
crazy.
sense. He's 41 years old. He's
Yeah,
about to be 41 years old. So you definitely
yeah,
gotta watch his load management, right?
100%,
So
100%.
again, I'm not trying to play him 35 minutes a game. And if I do, I gotta be very smart about the 35 minutes I play him. I have stars in Luca and in Austin. So I'm not going to keep him on the floor when I want them to get some minutes and some actual
hmm
stats.
hmm
They're gonna feel like, oh, I gotta give LeBron the ball. I gotta give LeBron the ball. No, find a way to bring him, let him play with the second team, so that way he's actually still getting his shots. He's the first option, and he keeps the Lakers running. If you try to keep him in that place, that's gonna be the doom. I just think he should be the third option and find some playing time with him in
and
that second in
and
that second
and I
half.
and I respect that because the Lakers proven themselves that what they could do without LeBron playing.
No, 100%. The Lakers are a good team. Do I feel like LeBron is the third option? No, I think he's the second option.
Well, as of right now, LeBron the third option.
I mean, can it change? Because Austin Reeves can get hot at any time. Sure, that's basketball. Shit changes all the time. Like, sure, but I'm just saying, as a whole, like, come playoff time, consistent basis, I think LeBron is going to be the second option for the most part. Like,
Well,
well, like right now, it's the beginning of the season. Always the beginning of the NBA season is not like how it is during All-Star break. Like, I feel like All-Star break, that time of the season, that's the judgment. That's when you see, okay, like even when the Knicks, that last year, the year before, when we had all those injuries, like we became that playoff team during All-Star break. So I just feel like All-Star break is when everybody finds their true identity. So
I get what you're saying, but here's where people got to start dealing with reality. LeBron doesn't have a contract for next year. He is
Sure
40.
don't.
He is 40, going into 41 years old because he got me by like a couple months, right?
okay,
You have to start getting these other guys into their roles. He knows who he is. He knows how to play the game. It's time. It's time. This is why I was saying to you earlier. Do you keep following the same old format, or you create a new one to set a new trend? So that way, it's like, oh well, we used to do this. I don't care what you used to do. I tell people like this in my real life, in my real job. Well, I don't care what you used to do. It's obviously not good right now. Let's find a new
okay.
way to do things.
But here's the thing.
It's find a new way to do stuff. I don't think he should
I,
be the second option.
I understand that, but here's the thing. At the end of the day, it's the results that matter. So if you try a new thing and the results don't meet, it's why are you trying a new thing that you don't know that works? It's just like anything else. When there's success, oh, you did the right thing. When it's failure, it's why did you do that? That's
Okay.
just how it is in sports.
But if I was to
So,
make a bet
like,
with
it's
you,
easier, but what you're saying is kind of easier said than done. So, at the
okay.
end of the day, like, like just as a rule of thumb, it takes a wise man to learn from another man's mistakes versus you making that mistake and learning from yourself and
That's
learning
not
the hard
necessarily
way.
true because
That's that is very true
a
because you
lot of
can't
people, a
afford to
lot of
learn
people
on your
watch,
own
a lot of people
sometimes.
watch people make mistakes and still make that same mistake. So we're not
Yeah,
gonna
but
say
they're not
that
the wise man that I'm speaking of, though. I'm saying a wise man learns from another person's mistakes.
you. All right. So you know what's so funny, right? I'll make it very clear now. When people make statements like that, that's the same people that'll say Mayweather was cherry picking his fights. People cherry pick their statements to fit the narrative that they want instead of looking at the whole goddamn picture.
How
If you
am I
go
not
into the
looking
if
at
you
the
go
whole
into the
picture,
art
though?
museum, if you go into the art
Okay.
museum and you go to look at the Mona Lisa and you're only looking at her lips and you're saying, "Damn, this painting is great because she has beautiful lips." My God, what happened to the rest of the painting?
And
We're going
also
to talk
don't.
about
And
everything. We're
also
not going to
don't.
talk about
But
just
what does that have to do
everything.
with what I'm saying?
Oh,
I
and then
said a
look.
What I'm
wise
telling
man
you is,
learns
it's the
for another
same thing
man's
that's proving
mistakes.
the
So
point.
how's that?
Because
How?
I'm
Like, I
telling
don't
you that
understand.
that's not always the way to go.
So tell me, how is it not, though?
Hold on.
Sometimes you have to create your own trail.
So tell me, how is it not,
I
though?
look. Well, I'm gonna apply this. He want this applied to him, right? And listen. You see how he mentioned wise and all that, right? Everybody who say
I'm
that
waiting.
wise shit are Giants fans, and all Giants fans are dumb and
See,
losers.
here we go.
They're
Hater,
not even
hater,
wise
hater.
themselves.
Yeah, there we
So
go. Hater, hater, hater. That's
No,
what
but I don't
like
know. To me, I think
you.
that's
If you
that's
just want to disagree with me, then fine. Just say you disagree with me. But you can't say, oh, X, Y, and Z, and then not give me an example.
I just
Like
gave you an example.
you didn't give
You
me an
bring up
example, hater. You
this
didn't give me an
wise shit.
example. You
All
just being
wise,
a
all
hater.
that
You
wise
just
shit.
being a hater.
Giants fans
That's why
say that,
Shador
and they not
Sanders.
even.
That's why Shador Sanders is about to flop, and it's going to be hilarious. I'm a Shador Sanders
I don't
hater
think he
because of
is.
that man. Because of that man right there, I'm a Shador Sanders hater. Put that in
Obviously,
the
look.
books.
Obviously, I don't want him to win the next game because it's against my Niners. I don't want him to win the next game, but I feel like I really want him to show up that whole Browns organization for doing what they did, and
Yeah,
showing up the whole NFL for doing what they did. We're
shut
not
them
gonna sit up
down.
here. We're not gonna sit up here with sunglasses on and act like
Okay, so let me ask this question.
Jackson Dart was
Let me ask this
bad, that he
question.
needed to go first, or
Let me ask this
however many
question.
other words you can
Just
say.
like when
Is
Kaepernick got exposed and Stephen A. and everybody came out apologizing, saying they were wrong about Cap, that he was actually trash. He was never good at. That's why no one picked him up, and everybody had to eat their words with Kaepernick. So now I'm gonna ask this question: if Sanders doesn't deliver and he underperforms, can we say that maybe the Browns are right for taking him in the 5th round? I'm just asking.
No.
If he
I'm not saying
underperforms,
that's
No.
a
if he
that's a
if
that's
he
a
if he
black man.
underperforms, if he
That's a black
underperforms, if he
that
does not do his job,
No.
can we not make excuses?
No. Can you?
no.
All right. And if he does his job, then who looks right? You see how we
If,
flipping the
no,
coin?
I'm not flipping the coin. No, you're flipping the coin. Time
No,
out. Time
we're
out.
flipping
You
the
just
coin.
flipped the
No,
coin.
listen.
No, you
Stop.
literally just
Stop.
flipped the
Stop.
coin.
Stop.
No, you gotta stop because I
I
just
want you
asked a
to
question
learn a
and you
lesson.
just
I want you to learn a
no,
lesson.
you got bro. You just
And
said
listen, I want you to
if the Browns win, we gotta credit Sanders. But if the Browns lose, no, we don't gotta blame Sanders. That doesn't make any
I want
sense.
you to learn a lesson for a second. Watch when you speak, and I'm like, but then I start going, and you wanna. All right. So
It
here's
doesn't
what I'm
make any
saying.
sense what you just
This is what
said.
I'm saying to you. Every analogy or every situation that you put us in is a flip of a coin. You have no idea what's really going to happen. So when I'm saying to you, yo, they should have started Jackson Dart from the beginning. Well, what they did in the past. All right, that's the past. I don't care about the past. I'm talking about today. It's a flip of a
Obviously,
coin.
what they did work because look at the success.
Stop. From the flip of a coin, we don't know whether he's going to be a bust or a success. Now, for me, that's just that. When we're talking about Sanders, it's the same thing. It's the flip of a coin. We don't know what he's going to be. But the same way you said, if he fails, are they not right? But if he succeeds, what happens then? The Browns don't look stupid for
I don't understand. No, it doesn't work like that. You literally just said, if the Browns fail, we can't blame Sanders. If that's the case, if the Browns succeed, you can't credit Sanders. You can't get all the praise when the win and get no blame when you lose. It doesn't work like that. If you get all the praise in the W, you're going to get the blame in the loss. That's how it goes. It goes both ways.
So that's
You
Mike
can't have
Brown
it
too.
one way and not the other. That
That's
doesn't
Mike
make any
Brown too.
sense.
That's Mike Brown
Huh?
too. That's Mike Brown too.
Yeah.
So you don't.
I said I want to be wrong about the Knicks. I don't understand. I said what I believe, my opinion, but I would love to be
Love
wrong.
it.
I don't
Love it.
understand that.
Like I'm
I don't
telling you,
understand it.
bro. What I'm
When would
saying,
I say I would not give Mike Brown his
what
credit?
I'm saying
When
to
did I
you,
say, oh,
when we're
it's
talking
Jalen
about,
Brunson, not Mike Brown? Like when did I say that? I don't understand.
you didn't. You said second round. You automatically said you're going out first
My
round.
opinion. Okay.
There's no
And if
trust
I'm
in him.
wrong, I'll give him credit.
There's no
That's
trust
it.
in him. That's it.
All right.
That's
No
why there's
hope,
no
no
trust in him.
trust. Fine. But that's not saying I wouldn't give him credit if he delivers, though.
You'll find some way to give it to the player.
How will I find some way? You can't name an example when I haven't given someone credit who doesn't deserve it. You can't. Like when did
not give
Mike Brown didn't win a championship as a head coach, so I don't trust him as a head coach.
Your
That's
first thing
it.
was he didn't win a championship. What championship?
As a head coach, he didn't win a championship as a head coach.
But I'm
Sam
gonna say, but
Cassell
first,
didn't win as a head coach, but he won as a player.
but
He
this how I'm
won
gonna
as
ask
a
you.
player,
First you said
as a
what champion?
starter,
First you said what
not a bench
championships he won.
player.
Look, but first you said what championships he won. As soon as we said
Yeah,
four,
what championships he
as
won?
soon as we
No
said four, then
championships as a head
and then
coach.
you go, but how many as a head coach? But we told you he got 4 as an assistant coach. You discredited
Okay,
that and went to
how am
what
I
he got as a head
discrediting that?
coach.
Tell me, how am I discrediting it? Did I say he doesn't deserve credit for those rings? Did I say he didn't help the Warriors win? How am I discrediting that? What negative thing did I say about those 4 rings?
Statement is, what championships has he won?
As a head coach. As a head coach.
Okay, so Tyronn Lue technically wouldn't have championships if he didn't have LeBron.
That's not the same thing. But that's not the same thing. He won as a head coach.
With LeBron coaching the team.
Okay, fine. What happened? Mike Brown had the same thing. How come Mike Brown had the same thing? LeBron was the best player. Didn't LeBron win MVP that year? Who was the MVP in 07?
It might have been LeBron.
Might have been LeBron, if I remember correct.
Exactly. Like, I don't understand. LeBron was playing phenomenal that year. Like, he couldn't get it to. He didn't deliver. If the
LeBron, it was hold on. Let me go back.
Double check. I ain't got nothing in me to check it, but at the end of it though, you did ask how many championships
Kobe won 2006, 2007, and Dirk won 2007, 2008.
Oh, so Kobe was the MVP then.
Yeah.
Then Kobe was the MVP. All right.
But
But
even
at the end
still,
of the day,
like you
LeBron was
said,
still the best player in the conference, in the East. LeBron was like he was literally coming into his own. Like LeBron was like on a tear. Like he was demolishing everything in sight. Like it was insane how well he was playing. And then the
okay, so
Cavs were a great defensive team as a group. They were great. As a collective,
wait.
they were
Who
great.
draws up the defense?
Huh?
Who draws up the defense? Who, who has the
I mean,
defensive experience?
I've never seen
Nah,
Mike
he
Brown
know who
draw up the
Jordan D. Look
defense.
at him.
If he draws it up, correct me.
So
Correct
what we're
me.
gonna do is
But I've never seen
we're
Mike
gonna
Brown
do.
draw up a defense.
I already know
Correct
where
me
you're
then.
going. I already know
What
where
do
you're
you mean
going.
where
I
am
just
I
don't
going?
want to give him
I
any
said you
credit.
could correct me. I don't understand.
There's this hot topic going on right now between there's this talk about Kenyon Martin and Draymond Green. Y'all heard about that?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I know about that. I heard about that.
definitely.
What y'all thinking?
Draymond Green's overrated. I agree with him.
I
Draymond Green was
mean,
voted the most overrated player in 2019 and in 2025. Literally voted. He was voted most overrated player. Like,
I'll say this, right? Kenyon Martin, he made a great statement. There is a lot of other power forwards way better than Draymond.
listen,
I just
the 2000 era from 97 to 2007, that's the most talented era of
look.
basketball ever.
I
From
know
1 through
my
5, you can
thing.
name nothing but studs. From
My
1
thing
through
is though.
5. It's not like
My,
that now.
I just don't like when Draymond Green accomplishments get discredited as if he wasn't a defensive player of the year. He ain't get a
The
hustle
thing
award.
is,
He
no, but
also
the
led the
thing
league
is,
in steals
Draymond won
before.
that because he's on the Warriors, though.
But
Like
let's keep it 1,000, right? You
You
take
put
all right,
Draymond Green on a different team. He's not winning Defensive Player of the Year.
but then
He's not
guess what?
winning those championships.
If you remove Draymond
Like
from the
if that's
Warriors,
the
right?
case, why isn't Robert Horry considered as great as Draymond if it's
Well,
really
hold
that
on. I'm
serious?
landing my plane right here, right? If you take Draymond away from the Warriors and left it to just Steph and Clay, would they have won? Draymond is an essential
No. If
piece
you
to them championships.
they needed someone like Draymond. If you take Draymond off the green team, does the Warriors win? No. But if you replace Draymond with somebody else of any of the power forwards that Kenyon Martin mentioned, yes, they're winning the ring. Probably winning even more than what they have.
I would, I would
100%.
I think I would disagree with that. I think they still win. I don't think they win as many.
Hell yeah, they win more. Because Draymond Green, he's only a power forward and a center because of the era that is today. If he played in Kenyon Martin's era, he's a small forward. He's not a power forward. At
I know
6'6",
people might be mad. I think I look at Draymond Green as a liability.
exactly. I agree with you. He's overrated.
In some sort of,
But you're
in a
making my
lot of ways,
point.
he's a liability. I could agree with that.
You're making my point. Both of you are making my point.
Well,
And
it
you're
might be
making Kenyon Martin's point.
disagreeing. I'm just saying from the conversation of what they were talking about as far as Kenyon Martin and Draymond Green. I'm just saying, to me, he gets into
Draymond,
the
he
Hall of
talks too
Fame.
spicy. He talks
He
like
gets
as if
into the
he's
Hall of
Shaq.
Fame because of Steph and Clay.
Yeah,
He gets
100%.
into the Hall of Fame
100%.
because of them. I don't think he's
100%.
top 50. I don't think he's top 75. I feel like even if I had to say, like, if I'm taking Kenyon
He's not
before I
top
take,
anything.
I'm taking Kenyon Martin before I take
Oh
Draymond.
yeah, because Kenyon Martin, he is the better power forward. Like so, I
Bro,
agree
Kenyon
with.
Martin, he started the snatch blocks. Nobody was doing snatch blocks before Kenyon Martin.
Facts.
Nobody.
That's a fact.
I don't remember, like, don't get me wrong. I love Hakeem. Like every time me and Phil we talk about top 5, I always gotta bring up Hakeem. I love Hakeem. But he
I don't
wasn't
know.
snatching the ball from the air.
I gotta look up that snatch block. So I think I might have seen an old school player do that before
I don't
Kenyon Martin.
remember
I
seeing
gotta
it.
look it up.
Please correct me. If Kenyon got it from somebody, then correct me, please.
Might have to
I got
look
no
that up.
problem admitting I'm wrong.
But
But I
I
just
won't
know
take
from
that
me
away from
watching
Kenyon Martin.
basketball, I never seen a player just jump up in the air and just grab to block a shot, but grab it like a rebound. I ain't never seen it. I ain't never seen it. And then after you grab the ball, just grill I ain't never seen it. I ain't never seen Shaq do it. I never seen I saw Kenyon do it over and over. Like Kenyon Martin doesn't have a ring because of Shaq, Kobe, and Tim Duncan. Like, is that bad to say? Like, come on.
No, that's not bad to say at all.
Like, that's what I'm
But
saying.
you know what's
Like,
so crazy? Here, watch this. Watch this, Phil. We can say that about coaches too.
Ha
okay.
ha ha ha.
You
Definitely
say
can
that
say
All
that
about
right.
about
coaches
coaches.
too, who they run up
Okay.
against,
Okay.
right? Mike
That's
Brown couldn't
fine.
get his championship because he ran up against the Spurs.
And Tibbs
Yeah,
went up against
exactly.
Rick Carlisle. I get it. That
He
happens.
had the greatest player in the NBA, and they ran up against the Spurs.
Yeah,
All right.
and they
That's
had
You
fine.
see what I'm
and the
saying? As
Spurs had
far
Greg
as
Popovich at that time too.
That's fine. That's fine. But at the end of the day, but because Greg Popovich is better than Mike Brown, you don't know how much better than he is than Mike Brown because we never seen Mike Brown beat at somebody else in the promised land. We'll see this year. We'll see what he does this year. I would love to be wrong. I am a Knicks fan. I want to see my Knicks have success, no matter what that hater says right here. I love the Knicks. I would love to see Mike Brown
Yeah.
be coach of the year. I
Some
would
of the
love it.
at the end of
I
the
would
but
day,
he's
love
not
to
getting
come
that.
on here. I would
He's not
love to come
getting that.
on here and say, you know what? I was wrong about Mike Brown. The Knicks got their coach. Let's go. I would love to say that. I don't feel that way right now, but I would love to say it.
but I'm glad this is documented because when Mike Brown do win, I'm gonna make sure I bring this clip up too. I'm gonna post it
Go ahead,
over
bring it
and
up. And you can
over
see me
and
say it. I'd love
over.
to be wrong.
Oh yeah,
I'm a
I'm
Knicks
gonna fix
fan
this up.
first.
I'm gonna fix
Bro,
this
I
up.
love to be
Yeah,
wrong because I'm a Knicks fan. Like, I don't understand. Why would I want to be right about losing?
like
Why would I
Trap,
want
It's
to
the
be
way
I
right
can
you
see
about
said
that.
it
that?
though. It's the way you said it. It's like you have
Bro,
no
all
faith
right.
in him.
I have no faith. Okay, fine. I have no faith. I'm a sad Knicks fan. We've been losing for fucking how long? So, excuse
See, he
me.
just
Like,
admitted it's
we've
that
been losing
sad
for
shit right
how
there. He
long?
depressed. Knicks got
I've
him
been losing for
depressed.
how long? I've seen the same song and dance over and over and over. Hell, I thought we were gonna win when we had Melo, Stoudemire, and all these boys. Like, and we still lost. At the end of the day, like it is what it is. We'll see what happens. I would love to be wrong. I'm a Knicks fan first, but I've seen this song and dance over and over. So it takes a lot more for me to buy in as a Knicks fan. That's it.
Yeah, I can't. Well,
That's
I
it.
can't wait. I can't wait till this clip come out.
I'm not
Trail
gonna
go right
be jumping up and down for every
and
little
put.
thing. Like,
It's just
no.
gonna be a whole Bashar document clip trailer
It's different
of
with the
everything he's
Giants.
saying.
The Giants, I saw my Giants go to the Super Bowl more than 3 times. First time I saw them go to the Super Bowl, I'm in kindergarten as a kid in 1990. It's different. And I seen them win more times than I seen them lose. It's different with the Giants. The
You know you
Knicks,
ain't
I've never
never.
seen them win.
You know
I've
you
never
ain't
seen
never
them
know.
win ever.
Say that
You
I
ain't
again.
never,
never know. You ain't
huh?
never know
Say
Giants
that
in
again.
kindergarten, nigga.
Say what?
You said
I
You ain't
seen the
know.
Giants win. I seen the Giants win. We seen Eli win twice. I saw LT win in freaking 1990 against that was my first Super Bowl.
How old was you in 1990?
I was probably 5.
Do you really remember that Super Bowl?
I don't even remember when freaking every time this did
you know
LT
he
hit
don't even
somebody,
know Nick
my
something else.
pops,
Exactly. See,
my
you see what
pop.
I'm saying?
Nah, I'm telling you. I don't understand. You ask me the question and then cut me off when I'm
Hold
answering it. What's the
on.
point of
Because you,
asking me?
hold
What's
on.
the
Because
point of
you doing,
asking
hold
me?
on,
If you
tough.
want to answer the question,
You
answer the
being, hold
question.
on.
Go
You don't
ahead,
even
answer the
remember that
question.
Super Bowl.
Ask the question and answer it yourself. What's the point of asking me? I don't get it. I don't
Because I
get
know
it. What's the point?
you're gonna say some
What's the
bullshit. Being, hold
point?
on.
What's the
You
point?
don't even remember
What's
that
the
Super
point?
Bowl.
I'm trying to answer. How can I answer? Can I answer? I don't
Nah,
understand.
I'm
Do
not
you
gonna let
ask the
you lie
doctor
like
a
that.
question and answer for the doctor? I don't get it. I
Go
don't
ahead.
get it.
So what happened at the Super Bowl? Who caught the touchdown? Who won?
You know
Who was
better
the
than me.
MVP?
Tell me. Nah, you can tell me. Nah, it's all good. You tell
Now
me. You tell
I
me.
wasn't watching football at 5 years old. To be honest with you, I was watching basketball.
All right, you tell me since you
You
know
know
so
what I'm saying?
much. You know more
Nah.
than me. You were, and it sounds like you were there. You telling me
Was
what
that
I
1990?
experienced.
Were you
Huh?
born
Yeah, we
first?
played the Bills when the Bills missed the field goal.
Nah. I'm talking about Bills. Bills was like one in 1990.
No, in 1990, I was 2. I was born in 88.
Two. Yeah, two. All right. So
Yeah,
Bills
I
is
was born
so you don't know.
'86.
That's why he's asking you.
I was born '86. I'm telling you, I remember because I remember when the Bills missed that field goal and my whole house jumped up and down. That's my memory. I remember that shit.
You
When
remember that
everybody
everybody
thought
was sad?
everybody was sad. I remember it clear as day. My whole living room, everybody was sad. And then this nigga missed the field goal. It was I felt like I was in the stadium. I'm 5 years old, so everybody's bigger than me, but if like when everybody jumped up, I remember that shit scared the fuck out of me. Like that shit was insane. Like how everybody jumped up after, and then that's when that Bills that with that kicker curse. I know Phil doesn't know, but I'm thinking you know about that, Will. With the about
I
the
wasn't a
kicker.
Giants fan. I don't watch the
Not a
Giants.
Giants fan, but this is like football knowledge. Like you don't know about the Bills curse
See, you the only one here that keep
with
watching
Jim
depressing.
Kelly and all of that.
You the
No,
only one
The
bro.
on this
Bills,
chat
You
the
right
know
now,
Bills
right?
why?
went
You
to
know
the
why?
Super Bowl. The Bills went
You
to
want to
the
know why?
bro.
You want to know
The
why?
Bills lost to the. Aren't you a Niners? Wait, time out. Aren't you a Niners fan? This
I'm
is
a
the reason
Niners
why the
fan.
Niners got rings.
I'm a Niners fan, right?
So
The
you don't
only
know about
thing
how the
is,
Niners won their rings?
yeah, but you're telling me about a game that I
I'm
didn't
asking
care
you a
for.
question. I'm
I'm
just asking a
answering you.
question.
How you gonna get mad at him and say he cutting you off when you asked the question? But I'm answering your question. You cut me off.
I didn't answer the
I'm
question for
answering
you.
your
He
question.
answering. Go ahead.
At that time, I was not one of those. I'm not gonna be like, I remember this, I remember that. Hell no. I was still a kid picking my boogers and eating them. Yes, I knew that I was supposed to be a Niners fan because that's the culture that I grew up in. So again,
Okay.
if we go back into history, yeah, I can do that. But no, I don't remember.
But that's my question. I'm just saying, going back into history, I'm not asking your memory of watching a game in the 90s. I'm saying you don't know the history of the Bills, like the kicker for the 90s. You don't know about that
You know what
whole
this stems
A
from?
little
story.
bit,
That's what
but
I'm
yeah, a
asking.
little bit. Not like
Yeah,
all the
that's
way.
what I'm just. That's all I said. That's literally all I
No,
said. If you
Yeah,
rewind,
nah,
I
because
didn't say what's your
you trying to be
memory.
like, that's the reason why your Niners got rings. Nah, leave us out of it, bro.
Yeah, that's how your Niners got
Now
rings. It
you
was
about
the
to get me
curse.
upset. Now you about to get
That's
me
it
upset.
was the curse. You can get upset. That's
You about to
fine. I
get
don't
me
care.
upset. You want to talk about my
Get
Niners? I don't talk
upset.
about my Niners. Don't
Yeah, get
mention my
upset.
Niners.
don't look.
Y'all won
Yo,
because of the curse. Yeah, we
don't
won
fall into
because of the curse.
don't fall into the
Like
trap. He wants you to be depressed like how he is. You know, all them Knicks
why
fans
am
and
I?
Giants fans,
How am I
they depressed and
depressed?
all that. So don't
Listen,
fall into that trap.
I'm not gonna jump in on every little thing. Like just like some people when Lynn Sanity happened, everybody thought the Knicks were gonna win the finals with Jeremy Lin and bro, I don't jump up like I gotta see shit for shit to be proven. Like
How do I
that's
know
just
whatever
me.
happened? I need to know what
That's just
happened.
me. Oh, Jeremy Lin, I forgot what happened to him.
I need to know.
I
But
think
at the end of the day,
I know he retired. I know he had retired, and then I think he played for a little bit overseas. But now I know he's just chilling with his family and all that.
Yeah, he made a lot. Well, he was supposed to make a lot of money or something like
And I'm
that.
gonna say this: when Linsanity came to New York, he was doing this thing. I wasn't expecting no Knicks to get no championship, but I tell you what,
exactly.
I got off Linsanity. I got a lot of free fried rice and chicken wings. Ching Chong Makahaya.
So the statements and opinions is not of the Unfiltered Journey podcast. He is on his own.
It only gets dirtier. Holla at me. I got problem. Hit Pete Bills up. Follow me on Instagram.
Yo.
BBILLS313TO914. Hit me up directly if you don't like nothing I'm saying. Off Insanity, I got a lot of free shrimp fried rice and chicken wings. Ching Chong Makahaya.
Yo. I'm telling you right now, this is gonna be a clip. I ain't lying to you.
He lost his bird.
This is a clip. Yo, this Thunder's T-Wolves game is looking pretty intense right now.
Yeah, I'm watching as we speak. This game is crazy right now.
But
I ain't gonna lie.
nah, this was fire. I definitely appreciate you guys. Bobby, you make me upset. We're gonna have to definitely talk.
Oh, anytime, bro.
I think that was your angle. I think that was really your angle.
No.
Try to upset me.
No, it's not my angle. It's not my angle. Y'all try to get me upset by trying to twist words, and this hater wants to just say
Hey,
shit
I
just to
don't
say
change
shit.
words because you're gonna watch this back and you're gonna realize what you were saying and you're gonna text me.
Bro, I know what I was saying,
Now
bro. I
I
know
see
what I
what you
was
were saying.
saying.
All right, I'm
I
just
know
saying.
exactly what I was
I
saying,
can't, yo,
bro.
I can't wait.
I
I'm gonna be
stand
looking
by
at the group chat.
everything that I said.
Can't wait for the
I
text
stand
messages
by everything I said.
within the next
Go
2 days.
ahead, post it.
I give it by like Saturday. He gonna remember something. He gonna text in the chat like, yo, I was wild and yo, I shouldn't have
I'm
did
telling
that.
you,
When
bro.
okay, and
Listen,
Phil, and all the time you know me, when have I done that?
you going to?
You
But
going to
when have
this
I done
time?
it? And all the years y'all know me, when have I done that? I'm gonna do it all of a
The
sudden
sad,
now.
again. So me knowing you for as long as I know, you're smart. You're very intelligent. You're gonna watch this back and you'll be like, damn, I did say that, and he was trying to tell me that.
Okay,
I was too busy. All right, you about to do it right now. But I was
I
too
don't
busy.
understand. When have I
I
done
was
that
too busy
though?
cutting
That's
him
my
off,
point.
trying to still prove my point, and
See?
he was trying to tell me, and he was trying to say it to me. You're gonna say that. I know you are, but it's
But
okay.
when have I
It's
said
fine.
that or done that? But my
That's
point
cool.
is,
No,
when have I said
look
or
right
done
now.
that?
Not in the heat of
I've
battle.
never done that in my life.
All right, bro.
So
If you say so.
I'm gonna do it all of a sudden now at 39. I'm gonna do it now
All
all of
right,
a
if you
sudden.
say so.
Old dog is gonna do new tricks. I didn't know that. I could have
Listen,
sworn
listen,
old
listen.
dogs can't do new tricks. I
Listen,
didn't know that. All right.
things happen. Things happen. This is a new day and age. This is why you can't keep doing the same old thing. You got to find new ways.
Yeah.
Just saying.
And and to bounce off that statement, how you said, see, I heard old dogs can't do new tricks. Well, look at me. I'm an old dog. You know what my new trick is? Wheelchair
Here we
rolling
go.
around. I used to walk, nigga.
Here we
Am I
go.
walking?
Here we go.
I'm wheelchair rolling. Old dog
Here we
doing new
go.
tricks. I'm just saying.
Yo.
I don't even
I'm just
know
saying.
how. I don't even know how. I don't know. I don't even know how.
I'm just
I
saying.
don't even know
Walking,
how.
walking, walking, walking worked out for me for a while. Then I had to go to the new way, wheelchair rolling. See how I go? I'm saying old dog doing new tricks. Wheelchairs
You
rolling.
lost your
Only get
bird.
30.
So
You
I
lost your
definitely
bird.
want to do this at All Star break. Um, that way we can see what Bobby means by everybody has their identity, which I already
Finds their
know that.
identity.
What
Finds their identity.
they find their that's what I just said.
Yeah.
They find their identity, which I believe that if he didn't cut me off, he would have heard me say, I feel like they already have their identity.
You
Oh,
don't listen.
my bone
Well,
to
no,
pick
you
with
didn't.
you,
You
though.
didn't say the word "fine," so I just was correcting your
But my
vocabulary.
bone to pick with you, Bobby. You know how mad I am about the fantasy league right now?
Bro, who are you telling? I got Jonathan Taylor, and I may miss the playoffs. Who are you telling?
I am mad. You saw that. I don't know if you know. I
You
lost 2
beat
weeks
me, didn't
ago.
you? You
Huh?
beat me, right? You beat me, right?
That pause. That was too easy. That's number one. You know I should be like 8 and
Yo, why
4
you
right
trying to
now.
violate me? That was too easy. What you mean that was too easy? I ain't
His
no
Eagles
scrub.
suck, bro.
Come on. What you mean by I'm Jonathan Taylor, man? You lucky you didn't fucking perform.
I think we can
Oh,
pause. I think we're in the second one. I gotta run out. I gotta run the next two in order to maybe possibly have a chance, which I think I can do that. But 2 weeks ago I lost by a quarter of a point.
That's
that's
crazy.
funny.
How you lose by a quarter of a point?
That was the Eagles Packers game.
How you lost by a quarter of a point? I
Because
would have to look
bro,
at I gotta look at the scoreboard. I don't have the
dude,
app on my iPad.
dude, I was playing had the Eagles defense.
And how much the Eagles defense scored.
They had like 14 points, bro.
Oh wow, that's pretty good. Not bad.
So I lost by a quarter of a point. I'm out, yo, bro. I was going to bed. I was like, oh yeah, I got this one. I got this one. I'm going to bed because I was already looking at it. I was like, damn, I already lost a couple early because of love. And I was like, all right, boom, 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 boom. I started running them off. All right, cool. I'm going to bed. I wake up the next morning and I looked at that joint. Literally a quarter of a point. Look at it. I think it was like week.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it on my phone as soon as we get off
It was
this.
like it was
But
like
yo,
week
shout out
6.
to my boy Alex. He won the scoring title 4 times. If he wins it one more time, he's playing for free. Because every time you win the scoring title, you get $40 every single time.
Nice.
He won it 4 times.
Oh, that's fire. That's fire.
So 200 minus that is 40. So he's all that's left of his body. Like right now, I gotta give him back 160.
That's fire.
That's what I'm saying. The scoring, that's why like for my league, even if you out of the playoffs, if you win the scoring title, you win $40. You get something. Like you gotta be ass to not win. I won the scoring title once. So right now I'm in the hole just 160. But like you gotta at least win it once. Like at
Oh,
least.
I gotta look, but I know right now. I know. Yeah, we're in the same bracket when I look at it. We're in the
Yeah, I
same.
think me and you are tied.
We're in the same bracket. Yeah, because I just won the last one. I gotta face Janty's team. I already beat him already, and I got like a 60
Yeah.
chance to beat him
Yo,
again.
that dude, Genty's team last year, we all thought he was going to win it all because he had Derrick Henry and Saquon, the two best running backs last year. But round one of the playoffs, Saquon and Derrick Henry shit the bed last year and didn't do shit. And he lost. Yo, we were all talking so much shit. Because, bro, he was killing us. He won all his money back. He literally won
Yeah,
all his money back with the scoring titles. Saquon and Derrick Henry were on a tear last year. So to see them both finish like the week with like 7 and 8 points, that crushed him because that was
Yeah,
his
that's
whole
why. That's
team.
why. That's why I'm so sad because I was like, damn, Henry should have been playing much better than what he is. So I think
Yeah,
it kind of messed up my fantasy. Love was killing me, but I was so pissed. I was like, there's no way. I don't think anybody ever lost a game in fantasy because of defense. Never. I don't think there's ever been one of those. Like literally,
I think there's have, but I can't say when. So like you could be right. You could absolutely be right. But I feel
literally.
like I don't know. I just feel like fantasy is so competitive. I feel like it has probably happened, but it's hard to say.
Bro, it was point 24, bro. When I woke up and I saw
That's
that, I
hard.
was
That's
sick.
tough.
I was
That's
sick
I
because
would
I'm,
be
I'm
sick.
like I'm saying to
I would be
myself, all right, I
sick
gotta make a
too.
comeback. I'm like, I gotta make a
Yeah.
comeback because
Right.
I want to make the playoffs. So I'm like, all right, I can win this one, win this one, win this one. I
Right.
might lose this one, but I got this. I got this. I'm like, all right, bet. When I went to bed so confident. I woke up heartbroken, bro. The car ride to work was horrible.
I would have been pissed.
I
I
was
would have
about to
smoked
say
in the
some
morning.
stuff,
I would smoke before starting working, before I start work. But I would
bro.
have smoked.
I was really about to say some stuff in the group.
Yeah,
Man,
I
you
would have.
man, you smoke because you a Giants and Knicks fan. You depressed. You gotta light the weed up.
Look at the hater. Look at the hater. Look at the hater. He takes every opportunity to hate, throw a rock, something. Fuck, man.
You gotta light the weed up.
But on
I
that
ain't gonna
note,
lie, Phil. I'm about to come over there and slash your tires, bro.
All
I'm about to
right,
come
come
over there.
on.
I'm about to go
You
over there
not
and
gonna
slash your tires,
you
bro.
you
not
gonna
gonna
do it to
leave
the
this.
wheelchair, bro? That's
It's
crazy.
all he can do that. You not
Hell
gonna
yeah,
leave.
man.
I'm gonna tell you
Hell
now.
yeah. It's beef. Man,
You
you
not
putting
gonna
voodoo
leave the
on my
same way
team.
you
This
came. I'm
beef.
telling you. You
Who
not
do you,
gonna
yo,
leave the
real?
same way
Who do
you
you
came.
know hate a team so bad, so much they do voodoo, bro? He's the only dude out there. He got voodoo, bro. He practicing voodoo.
I don't think it's the voodoo. I don't think he hates the team. He just knows how to get under your
You know
skin.
what it is? I'm gonna just hit
Nah,
him with.
bro,
I'm gonna just
dude,
hit him with
bro, he
his
be
own.
lighting candles,
I'm gonna
incense, all that stuff.
look.
All the
I'm gonna hit him
candles
with his.
matches his bucket
I'm
hat.
gonna hit you with
It's
your
it's,
own
it's a
language,
whole
Bashar.
thing, bro.
What you say in y'all language? Astaghfirullah.
Oh.
There you-
But listen, on that note, I'm gonna have to let you guys go. I appreciate y'all. I was chilling with here. Here's the kicker. This is the Unfiltered Journey podcast. It was a sports
Got
talk
me in
night.
tears.
We heard everything. We heard wheelchairs. We heard moving the goalposts. We heard dreams of nightmares.
Don't
We went
forget
back to the
measuring the meters.
90s. But I
Measure.
appreciate you guys. You want to give your outros?
You already
Go
know.
ahead, Bashar. Give your outro.
It ain't nothing. Hope to come back again, bro. Glad to be here. That's all. Appreciate it.
Appreciate
Oh,
it, man.
definitely. Shout out to you, Will. Shout out to the Unfiltered Journey podcast. Here's the kicker
Hell
of this
yeah.
building. You know what time it is. But y'all, like I said in your language, Astaghfirullah. You know what I'm saying? Everything halal, nothing haram. It only gets dirtier. Wheelchairs rolling.
This guy kills me.
Yo, I appreciate y'all. I would definitely get up with y'all. I'm gonna chop this up and get it back to y'all. It's the
You
Word.
already
Unfiltered
know.
Love
podcast.
is
I
love. And
appreciate
happy
y'all.
Thanksgiving to y'all. Enjoy, eat good, and all that.
Appreciate it.
Hell yeah.
Happy
Happy
holidays,
Thanksgiving.
definitely. Happy holidays to you guys.
Absolutely.
Enjoy yourself. This is Unfiltered Journey podcast. I will check you guys out later. Thanks to the Here's the Kicker podcast for joining me
Oh
today.
yeah.
It was much fun.
All day, man. Love is love.
I appreciate
Hell
you.
yeah.
All right, salute.